anime again.
Hey everybody! Yes, we are talking. We were talking about anime in the pregame.
Not only were you talking about anime, you were spoiling the entire thing.
I asked if you cared.
No, I don't care. I'm talking about your audience.
Well, no. We were muted. We were muted. All they could hear was the intro. That's why I was so openly talking all the stuff because
Yuito sucks.
I apparently am learning how badly Yuito sucks.
Almost as bad as Shiden, but I think I take Shiden as a main character than Yuito.
No, okay. From when you're playing through Kasane's route, Shiden is actually tolerable. You get better context.
Shiden's just, you suck, Yuito. That's all he says when I fucking talk to him. It's like, dude, the fuck, man.
Yeah, Shiden's great like that. So anyway, Nick still isn't here yet.
Might want to ring him up again.
Yeah, here, let me do the at here. I keep trying to type in at knock.
At knock.
At knock on this door.
Yeah, he's making coffee. Look like 10:24. How long does it take me coffee though?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Every customer when we pull them to the next window at 10:30 when we have no coffee.
That's just your fault.
I'm not wasting 5 pots of coffee because nobody's ordering it.
Why not?
You're right though.
This little thing called food cost.
You're not paying for the food.
Yeah, but my bosses care.
Let me do this.
Who gets the shit end of the stick when I have to waste 130 nuggets at the end of the night?
Just take them home.
Well, thanks for 22 months, sir. Damn. You really hate this guy.
I hate perfect characters, dude. I don't know when it happened, but perfect characters just get on my nerves.
I've got a counterpoint, but I'm gonna save it for after the game.
Okay.
Otherwise, this is gonna turn into from D&D and Echoes to the Scarlet Nexus rant featuring captured and prisoner members of Top Shelf.
This is definitely not Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh, did I not switch the game?
Yeah, you have it. You have it on Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh, I didn't even switch the title. Oops.
Nope. Who's Team Point 0? What the fuck? 2.0.
Team 2.0.
Yeah, I've been playtesting a bunch.
The one where he has Blastoise in it.
If only Blastoise was available. Heck, I can't even use Charizard in the current format.
Charizard.
He's a weak Pokemon anyway.
I use funny Dragonite.
Derpy Knight.
You say that, and then you get Encored into a boosting move and can't do anything.
He still, I mean, he still looks derpy.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
That's change the fact that he's derpy as fuck.
I mean, I might as well be running Team Derp then because Skeledirge also learns Derpy.
Team Derp.
Team Derp.
What does Derpy do?
Derpy is extremely bulky, doesn't die, and continuously boosts itself every turn.
Wow.
Torch Song giving me +1 every time I hit somebody with it.
And then you have Baton Toss, or is that illegal?
Nah, there's no point in using Baton Pass. Double battles are too fast-paced for it.
Oh, okay.
That's illegal.
But nobody expects the Tailwind Dragonite.
I did competitive Pokemon stuff like at the end of college.
Ooh, nice.
But when that was like 2014.
All right, that's around the same time I was going. So yeah.
That was when they banned Baton Pass for several months.
Yep.
Because that was the meta, and they're like, oh, let's get rid of that.
Yeah, Singles has finally learned that Baton Pass is toxic and never allow that ever again. It's just banned. Oh man, I'm gonna have something playing in the back here.
I would say it's quiet. Right?
Yeah, I turned off the music. I had the shop music playing, and it was driving me insane as I was doing prep.
So when are we gonna say fuck D&D and just play the Pokemon card game.
Fuck that, dude.
We could do that.
I-
How do you do this?
I mean, it's on Steam.
I actually,
No, it's not.
so I went to nationals in 2012 for the video game, and I'd found out while at the event, having not done any prep, that I was eligible to play in the card game too. I'd somehow made nationals for the TCG, despite being completely uninvested in it.
That's hilarious.
So, in true me fashion, I threw together a deck that relied on like 6 dice rolls to do damage.
2012. So what? You were 12.
I was, nah, I was like,
Katsu was like 22 years old.
You're 22, Katsu?
no, I am significantly older than that.
You in your
No, wait,
30s?
Katsu was my age.
Here, let me
Yeah,
let me type it. Let me type it in Discord.
I have oh yeah,
You were
that's right,
like
we're
14.
fucking streaming.
Yep.
What's wrong with knowing your age? What?
Because I have
Wait,
I have a
Jock?
VTuber age. That's like 2400 or something. Don't worry about it. Something immersion something.
Fuck is immersion.
The cough isn't intentional. I'm still getting over the cough.
Fucking what was that VTuber like? That's Gigak's wife. Oh, no one knows probably.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Just can't remember the name.
She fucking supposed to keep it like, you know, identity kind of hush hush, but she
I
keeps.
mean, it's the same
she-
thing for a certain Hololive VTuber. It's
True.
everybody knows the secret. It's just nobody mentions the secret.
Dude, I figured it out because of a podcast.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute, she sounds
Secret?
familiar, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh, that's
Green?
fucking. Yeah, they're supposed to keep their identity a secret because, you know, they're supposed to play a character. But one of the VTubers is friends with a certain group that do podcasts, and she was on that podcast, and her voice came through.
I mean, she's also releasing her own stuff and streaming on her own channel,
Yep.
like concurrently now. It is the open secret, but everyone respects that, you know, they are separate.
It's just funny that when, you know, keeping a secret is a big thing, she cannot do it to save her fucking life.
I don't even know
Everyone-
if it's a requirement. It's just most don't because it's too much work. But with this individual being the insane mad lad that they are, somehow they are not in the great sickness that has gone through the international branch, and I don't understand how. Everybody's getting sick except for them, and I'm like, Chad.
That is kind of fucking wild, yeah.
I mean, they're probably just used to the craziness at that point, so there's no overwork or anything.
More they live in Japan where fucking everything's all clean and shit.
Okay, where's Nick? I'm gonna start bonking.
Huh?
I'm gonna start throwing Oreos.
Start throwing Oreos.
I'm gonna start throwing, or I'm doing family-friendly things,
family friendly.
at least for now.
Family friendly. Who does that?
I gotta save the non-family friendly stuff for when it really matters.
It's fucking 1041.
It is. I'm okay, I swear.
That's some fucking coffee Nick's making.
Yeah, it is. It's rough. It's been ongoing for like a month at this point.
Jesus.
Hey, when I get sick, I get sick. Well,
Speaking of
actually,
blood-
I get sick for 5 days and the cough lasts for a month and a half.
I was about to say it's like me with bloody noses. I don't get them often, but when I do, fuck, it's like a spout.
No, don't give him a transfusion. You'll just make the nose bleed worse.
Shit. There was one time I remember when I was like 18, working at my first job. I got a nosebleed, so I had to go to I went to the bathroom to get, you know, paper and shit.
Mhm.
And I was gone for an hour.
Oh.
So they were like, where the hell is this guy at? And they found me and they're like, oh, are you alright? I go, oh, I got a nosebleed, it's all good. And we stayed there for another hour.
Oh
My nose was just fucking bleeding. And they're
Bruh.
like, do we need to call a hospital or something? I was like, nah, this happens, don't worry about it.
Everyone
then-
else, panic. To you, that's another Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like, and then another hour passed, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna call the hospital because we don't know this is normal. Like, don't worry about it. It's just
It
It's
is what
just-
it is. Stop panicking.
it is what it is. And as soon as I said that, like maybe 20 minutes later, it stopped.
There you go.
I was like, see, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about.
It's just a lot of fucking blood. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Fivehead. Everything is a-okay.
Like they gave me that. I used that like that paper you used to wash your hands.
Yeah.
I used a whole roll of that,
Oh, jeez.
and then they gave me like the fucking like these thick ass like white ones. That they say it was thicker than the paper towel was, but I soaked through that shit like nothing.
Yeah, I would imagine if
So
you're
it's like-
going for that long.
Yeah.
Just be kind of insane.
It was my lead, and then it was my lead, and then the shift manager, and then it was I think the owner of the plant or the owner of the plant's son or something like that was there that night.
Oh, jeez.
And then it just became a whole bunch of random people just fucking walking in and out. I was like, dude, I'm not a fucking circus act. Like my nose is just bleeding. Chill.
Hey, everyone got to get their excitement somehow.
This may sound wrong, but it's just a bunch of Mexicans that are being nosy.
Pun intended.
Yes.
Hey, man, the nose knows.
The nose knows.
Or, in this case, the nose bleeds.
Like a goddamn faucet.
You know it. Or you knows it.
You knows it. Boo.
Thank you,
Aaron.
thank you. I'll be here all week.
Aaron, where are your rolls at, bro? Oh, you did do your rolls. Oh, Aaron's not here now? Fuck. We're falling one by one.
We're dropping like
I am
flies.
here. I was
What?
muted because my
Oh.
nephew was talking to me.
Ah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Are those your rolls, Aaron? The 5,
Yes.
16, 20? Damn.
It was 16, 1, 5, 16, 20.
All right.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that's it. I'm pulling the trigger. Let's do this. Nick
do
will
it.
arrive when Nick arrives. I'm not spending all day waiting. So, we all ready?
Yeah.
Deliver B.
All right. So, last time on Echoes. Following the battle with a priestess belonging to some form of draconic cult, you took a short rest. Waited for Usagi to arrive, only to be met with her assistant, Mary. After some exchanging information and talking to a cop who was not ready for the level of party services you were willing to provide,
What?
you were all paid a bounty,
Oh yeah,
or that was at least on the way.
I'll fill you in on the cop stuff.
Okay.
You managed to get an IOU on some information on various dragon sanctuaries that will arrive to Eren here fairly soon. Eventually, on Bakubak, you managed to make your way over to the Iron Pits in Croydon, the site of Baragon Crystal and his laboratories. After asking around and taking note of the high level of security, you managed to find D37, the lab responsible for the research of turning living creatures into glass containers and various spell components. You had a conversation with a nice young gentleman in charge of AI at the lab. The triplets of flower-robed artificial intelligences seemed normal at first, but gave you a bit of a weird, creepy vibe towards the end of your interactions. And after being told that the test was tomorrow and to arrive at roughly 10 a.m. sharp, you were sent on your way, given a recommendation for a hotel called the Twin Bear Inn, which was fancy and expensive.
Twin Bear Inn.
With a glare from one of the AIs from the window, you began walking away, headed for whatever sleep you wanted to try and acquire. So, that being said, Emerald Spectres, you are
So-
now free to do as you please.
I know that I wasn't here, but I caught the last bit where you guys are like,
Right.
"Why did we come here early for?" I think the plan was to come here early to find a place to sleep and then visit our college friend. I think.
Yeah.
Jemima?
Yes.
No, we were coming here for the demonstration. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, maybe we decided to come here early to look for a place to stay, and I think to meet up with her again, but I'm not sure if that was
I don't think so. I think we just came up early to find a place to stay.
okay.
What did I miss? Did people die? Why is there a turn order?
Oh, that's left over from the priestess
Oh,
fight.
okay.
That's still left over from the priestess fight 2 sessions ago.
Okay, just making sure.
No,
I
you're
got nervous. I was
the
like, why is
last
there a
thing
turn
that
order?
was canonically said was "have fun with your sex toys" by Roll, and you were all walking away.
Oh yeah, because the weird AI thing for acting weird.
Yes.
And I was like, nope, not gonna open that can of worms right now.
And I didn't realize we were playing fucking Nier Automata.
I mean, Casso, can we buy an Android?
Oh God.
They are. I mean, yes. They are for sale. They are known to act as security. And the whole thing with Regina wasn't unusual. Androids are typically used for that, except for the fact that they came from humans, and cyborgs are illegal. Androids, however, are not.
Let's go buy a sex doll.
We're not gonna buy a
We're
fucking
not
sex-
buying a fucking sex doll.
Fine, it can just be an Android, whatever you want to call it.
fucking. Let's go to this fucking Twin Bears Inn.
Well, does anybody need to do any shopping?
How's my potion?
Don't you and Cohen need like new armor still? Because last time we went armor shopping, it was just
Yeah.
Roll and Nadia who got it because they were the squishies.
I'm sitting nice at what level are we?
Level 4.
I think by level 5 I should go up an armor class, but I should definitely upgrade my armor. But right now I think this is like the best position for me to be.
You don't want armor?
I do want armor,
Oh, okay.
but I want good armor.
I know what you just said. It's like it sounded like you didn't want.
I'd say let's just see if there's any good armor for you guys. That's
Yeah, let's window shop. We don't have to commit to buying anything. But
yeah.
let's
This
take a
is
look around.
this is window shop since we have nothing but time until tomorrow.
Can we Google shops? Do we have Google?
I mean, you always have Google.
It's called Poogle.
It's called
Poogle.
Poogle. It is called Poogle.
Or Ping, not Bing.
Oh, I didn't write it down, which kind of sucks. But I think I still have those crystals
Yes.
that I took from that one fight.
Yes, you do. You got 3 type 4s.
3 type 4s.
Katsu, what was the name of the general we met? That was kind of a butt munch.
Ooh. An excellent question. I don't know if you got his name, actually.
I don't think we got his
I
name.
don't think you got his
I
name.
thought he introduced himself.
As butt munch.
Oh, I think he introduced himself to Cohen, but I don't know if he introduced himself to the rest of us. Because I remember him and Cohen having a conversation because of Juju Mooch, whatever his name was.
Dragon Legion?
Oh, the general from the party way back when?
No. Not
Oh,
that.
never mind.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you
The
were
one we
talking about him.
just met.
No,
Oh.
you didn't get a name for that one.
Oh, you're just being a dickhead and walking.
Yeah,
away.
it was a security guard. He was just being a...
Oh, I thought he was like.
Oh, no, the guy you brushed past. In front of the building. Is that who you're talking about?
The
No.
important looking guy.
Oh, yeah, no, you didn't get a name for that guy. The guy basically insulted you under his breath again, and walked away.
Yeah. Pussy.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
get a name.
That's why you walk away. But the AI said the last time we talked to Baragon, or the last time Baragon showed up was like a week ago or some shit,
It
right?
was 3 weeks ago.
Oh, my fucking god, he's fucking dead.
Oh, that's what I was getting.
Well, Baragon's been in regular contact with the lab. He
Oh,
just
my fucking
hasn't.
god, somebody's impersonating
He just
him.
hasn't
That's
been
what I was
on
thinking.
site in 3 weeks.
We're gonna go looking for him, and we're gonna find a
Can
corpse.
we call Paragon?
Yeah, I mean, you have his contact info.
Well, I wouldn't trust it unless I could see him.
FaceTime me right now.
FaceTime me right now, bitch.
FaceTime me, bitch.
FaceTime
No,
me, you won't.
I think we'll go window shopping.
Sounds good to me.
The first thing that comes up, at least for your area, in terms of stores, is
Hold-
okay.
Sorry, hold on.
No, you're good.
I was looking through my notes, and I have like notes for all of you guys. And for Baku, I put, I can't believe I got kidnapped by an oversized pillow. What the fuck?
Accurate.
All right, sorry. I thought I'd share that little nugget of my notes.
I'm honestly
So-
curious what everybody else's notes look like because mine are fucking all over the place.
Mine are also all over the place.
Same.
So you're all poogling stores.
Yeah,
Going
we're
stores.
Yeah.
We're pinging and poogling.
Okay.
Pinking and poogling.
You ping
Pinging
and
and poogling.
you ping and poogle item stores. The first thing that comes up is the Chiseled Bear. From what
Sounds
you
like a gay bar.
It does sound like a gay bar.
it does
How
not
far are the gay bars in this world.
it does not have a bar attached to it. But it does appear to have a more cabin like wood carving feel to it. It seems to have a general goods store. It carries all types of items, and you do take note that they do sell weapons and armor. Or weapons and shielding, to be precise.
Oh, let's go. get
Weapons,
some-
shields, and armor. Let's do all three.
Oh, I forgot. I've been forgetting. Raz, didn't you say you wanted to give me the spear for some reason? You like found out that it's better to use your fist than the spear or something. You're like,
Oh. I think that was previous. Like if I had taken a different beat.
okay, well, you can keep it if you want. I will go. Let's go to the weapon store.
Let's.
Okay.
Let's.
You travel along the singular pathway, winding your way through the iron pits. You take note, actually, that you pass the Twin Bear Inn on your way over towards the Chiseled Bear, and you quickly realize you are going to have to do a full loop back through the iron pits to get back to the hotel.
Are we in a roundabout?
You are in a full roundabout.
Alright, I can accept that.
And this is definitely the longest and most intricate roundabout you have ever seen.
Oh, God.
But you do eventually arrive at the Chiseled Bear. And it looks like it does in the Poogle search. It looks very cabiny, very out of the way, almost like you're out to a hunting store, rural goods store. It's very out of the way feeling, but right surrounded by like metallic army buildings, military base style structures, and it looks very out of place. But
Someone
incredibly
needs to
busy.
get out.
This party looks out of place.
Yeah.
We're riding a giant sheep. This looks like up our alley. What do you mean out of place?
You're at this point used to the stairs that you constantly get. They're unending.
Do ranged attacks have disadvantage in melee situations?
Yes, unless you have a feat
I
to
don't-
negate them.
Does that apply to the shotgun?
It does not apply to the shotgun, however. The shotgun is special in that way.
Sick.
Because
Pretty
it is
sure
a
it's
shotgun,
specialized.
that would not make sense.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like in a shotgun scenario, that'd be the best. I should have it.
No, yeah, the shotgun being the one exception where you can use a shotgun in melee range and it works just
Are
fine.
shotguns under crossbows? Did you have it put that way, or did you have them under regular bows?
I don't know if I have shotguns in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
I have a ever increasing backlog of to-do lists. So,
If I could help you, I would.
it's okay. I will add that to the notes.
Yeah. Is anybody? Are we just gonna go in?
I
yeah,
guess we're just gonna go in.
let's go in. I'm not really looking for anything, but hey, window shopping, you know?
There is the very familiar little as you all get through the slide open door, as there's really nobody behind any sort of counter. It's effectively Eternal City Walmart.
Wow.
But all of like the entire structure is just wood. It is straight wood. It is wood shelving, it is wood floors, walls, ceilings, displays. There are just wood carvings of bears everywhere. Some of them are small and cute. Some of them are big and grisly. Some of them are bears, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so this is a gay bar.
Someone's a little obsessed.
As Mara,
That was out of character.
as you can see,
No,
Mara
I'm-
just slowly pulling out like a measuring stick.
Oh my god.
Oh, you put that away, you.
She just shrugs and puts it away.
What are you even measuring?
Roll's gonna. Does Roll see anyone like behind a cash like a?
Yeah, there's a couple
Cash.
people like wearing aprons with
Okay.
name tags sitting like by registers walking around.
Okay.
Do
I was,
they have... So is this armor and weapons, or is this just weapons?
You take a look around, and while normally stuff like this would require a check, everything is so cleanly labeled, as is in character for a store like this. It takes no more than 20 minutes at most to find weapons and armor.
so this place is like the old school GameStop when they actually cared.
Yeah, more or less.
Does it smell like the old school GameStop?
Oh
God,
no,
please
it's
say
it
no.
has
Oh,
it has a foresty cabin smell to it, which none of you recognize as being such, but to give you the impression.
We imagined what the great outdoors would look like or something smell like.
Yeah, more or less. If you've been in the Hanging Gardens in one of their wildlife preserves, which you or your characters may or may not have, it's kind of like that.
Yikes.
I didn't save it, did I? Fuck. What were those crystals again? Katsura?
3 type 4s.
3 type 4s.
3 type 4s.
Add custom item.
Do they have anything better than a regular katana, like a katana plus, which is just a long sword? To keep that in mind.
Yes. You take note. Make a perception check for me. Actually,
Oh god. The
now we're
first-
going to actually roll.
First, where's my perception? I can smell the metal. 17. 17.
17. You do actually notice on display a +1 katana.
It's literally called +1 katana.
So it is not labeled as such. It is labeled magically enhanced katana. First level.
Magically enhanced? That means it has magic in it.
Well, any plus enchantment is going to be considered magical.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Any that kind of +1, +2, +3 is considered magical.
And then, did they have any spears?
Yeah, there are basic spears. There isn't anything enchanted other than the katana, it looks like.
So
But-
is there like a trade up feature?
A trade-off feature.
You are welcome to discuss that with the people running the counter. You see, let's see. You see this youngish man with a thin red beard, kind of slicked back red hair, just standing up straight and kind of looking over the crowd with his hazed over expression. Like he's there physically, he's only kind of there mentally.
I like wave my hand. You know, like break your concentration, which I hate.
Oh, when you're like when someone puts their hand in your face and waves it.
Yeah, and you're like
Yeah.
Mhm.
daydreaming. I fucking hate when people do that.
Like, leave me to my daydreams, asshole.
No, I'll go up and I'll ping the little bell. Ding, ding.
Okay, there actually isn't even a bell, but the second you walk up, his gaze like snaps into focus directly onto you.
The gaze.
Goes, welcome to the Chiseled Bear. How can we help you today?
I want that katana in the window.
Oh, you're looking at the specialty item. Okay. That's fantastic. It is going to be 2,010 credits.
And then, do you have armor for me and my friend here? And I like motion to.
Oh yes, we actually have a range of armors. He kind of gestures down to a line of crystals. It is all basic armor types.
I have an armor class 14, and I kind of like pull out my armor crystal. I'm like, anything better than this?
All right. What is your current armor considered?
I think I have leather.
D&D Beyond is saying you have none.
I'm naked.
This whole time.
No
It is-
wonder you keep getting
It is.
stabbed.
Yeah, I think it is showing that you are unarmored.
Just
We'll
fucking
dig out.
dong,
I-
just dong out. Fucking
Well, I
fire
think it's
and
because of
having-
it's because of your class, unarmored
No wonder-
defense.
No wonder you keep getting fucking stabbed in the stomach. You're not wearing any armor.
It's like I think you're wearing leather armor and you have a 13 because of unarmored defense or something.
So you're saying if he didn't have that, he had a lower AC?
Yes.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, your AC is like naturally 14 or something. The math on this isn't exact, but you're about to buy some armor anyway, so.
Cock out, baby.
Put that thing away.
That doesn't look all right. Well, any of these would be an upgrade. Just tell me what you'd like. So, in terms for you, putting on any kind of shield will pretty much remove your unarmored defense. And in terms of your samurai training, the best way that I can describe this is that a lot of the blocking techniques have a bit of issue and don't mesh well with most of the gravity fields and other techniques used in personal shielding. It leads to some weird trajectories. So most people who follow the samurai art either go unarmored or fully commit to shielding for their protection. This being the lore reason why unarmored defense doesn't mesh well. So to get anything better, because you have no dexterity, as I remember correctly.
Unarmored defense is based off my wisdom mod.
That's it?
Yeah, it says while you're not wearing armor, your armor class 10 plus your strength plus your wisdom mod.
Oh, so your AC should actually be 15 currently then.
I've been cheated.
You've been
getting
cheated.
stabbed out here for that.
So, in that case, because I was wondering where that came from. This only would have affected the last fight, and even then, it was mostly saving throws anyway. To get any kind of upgrade, you would either need chainmail, splint, or plate mail. The ACs being 16, 17, and 18. The prices of which I will say the chainmail shielding being 750, the splint being 2,000, and the plate being 15,000.
Are we richer than the city?
Oh, and I've been doodled. Gosh darn it!
I was
Nick.
about to say, where's my fucking doodle
I'm
calculator?
sorry. I don't have. I need a fourth monitor for this. I really need a fourth monitor for this.
Nick, you bastard! I had only had 1,000 more. Fucking.
I hate you
Dude,
all.
I was sitting on literally like 11,000.
How
I
do we
was like, I need to
undo
spend these.
What's up?
How do we undoodle
You don't undo.
Why
It
would-
goes away after 10
why-
minutes.
Why would you undoodle him?
Just curious.
I like this form better.
It's charming.
Doodle tail. Do you have capes or any other accessories?
Yeah, I think so. The closing section, we've got a couple of capes. Kind of gives you a questioning look, like he's not even sure. That's. You're welcome to check.
I mean, like, you guys don't have any magic items.
Oh, no, I'm afraid we don't specialize in magically enchanted items here. I'm afraid.
Then I'll just take the katana.
Okay. With the katana, that is going to be 2,010 credits.
Got it. Okay. 2010.
Yes.
What a great year.
Simple times.
Happier times. All right.
Happier times.
That is 2010. I'll be converting this katana into a longsword plus.
While you're doing this and while you're kind of figuring this out, he goes ahead and takes the case, carefully unlocks it, carefully takes out the katana, it still in its sheath, and sets it on the counter for you. It's fairly plain looking. It doesn't have a lot of intricacy to it, and you get the feeling that while this is a +1 katana, it's not something somebody's poured their heart and soul into. But with the money exchange, you are free to take the katana.
So what'd you get there?
Wait, there we go. What do you mean, what did I get? I got a katana.
But, like, is it any good?
I kind of like hold my old one up side by side with it. Can I sell him the other one? For like pocket change?
Hey, Cohen, look, they're selling Fist over here.
Just unequipped the pin.
Oh my goodness.
You want new knuckles?
You'd like to sell us your old weapon, I take it. Okay. Let me see here. And he goes ahead and starts messing through in a hollow screen kind of in front of him. I would be happy to take that for 75 credits.
Wow.
2,075.
I
Oh
know.
god, if I see this shit on Amazon for fucking 2,500, I'm gonna be
It is
pissed.
GameStop.
This is GameStop.
Here's 15 AAA games that are used. I'll give you 75 cents.
A +1 katana for a regular katana.
I'll keep my katana. I donate this to the science.
Okay. You're absolutely. If you change your mind, you know where you'll find us, sir.
Does Roll want to look for anything?
I don't know if there's any. I guess fist weapons, or if there. I don't know what would be the type of weapon would be available.
You look around a little bit. Make an investigation check for me. Ish.
9.
9?
Yeah.
You look around. I mean, there's some gloves for workouts and whatnot. There's a couple of spiked gloves that are there, but they're not enchanted or anything, and you doubt they would give you much tangible benefit anyway.
Okay.
Does the regular katana have a higher AC? Or no, yeah, it has a higher hit DC. Okay.
Yeah, so a +1 is +1 to attack and damage rolls. And for reference, the Blade of Possibility, I believe, is +2 in each. If I no, it's +1, isn't it? It's just +1.
Yeah, it's just flat plus.
Yeah, so the Blade of Possibility and your new +1 katana now have the same to-hit ratio.
Nice. Slap, slap.
Slap, slap.
Slap, slap.
Hey, don't see any armor they like?
I don't see anything. I don't know how to change my AC.
Well, yeah. If you're saying like we're gonna lose our unarmored bonus,
Oh, you have
there's
one
no
over
point
too?
in putting. Yeah. That's why I have 15.
Mm. Wait, then how do I have 16?
You are wearing heavy armor.
Yeah,
that's
we
right,
you
that's
and
right.
remember you and me bought new armor.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right,
rocking
right.
a 17, Audio a 16.
I have a 17.
No, Audio, you have a 16. Roll has a 17.
Oh, I was about to
I have
say.
17? I have 16 on my...
Well, 17 in your combat form.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I forgot about that combat form.
which, unless you're being surprised, is what I'm usually running with.
Whoosh.
Unless something in that hotel happens again.
Oh God.
Hey, you don't joke.
That
about
sounds ominous. So, anyways, we're gonna put Aaron and Cohen in the same room because they're the ones who get stabbed.
No, we shouldn't put us in the same room. 'Cause if we both get taken out, no one will know about it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Wake up to 2 dead bodies.
You have Mara. You have Mara, don't you?
Can Mara alert me?
Can't she alert him, Katsuo?
I feel
Mara,
like it would.
Mara does need sleep like everybody else.
I feel like Mara would alert you, which would then you'd be like, "Oh shit, we gotta check up the boys." I don't get Mara spider sense. You get it.
My Reaper senses are tingling.
I mean, if we had
Somebody's getting stabbed.
I think if we had a machinist, they can set alarms. They actually have a ability that lets them set alarms.
Yeah.
Do they really?
They do.
Yeah,
they
it
do.
basically protects the party from being snuck up
Oh,
on.
that's funny. I should have played fucking Adrian.
They can build a machine that will. It basically acts like an Overwatch, so the enemies have to bypass it. If they do, it doesn't work. But if they fail, it alerts the whole party instantaneously.
You just get hit with the fucking panic alarms.
Yeah. Little monkey with the clappers.
All right.
But I think that's it. Y'all don't have saddles, do you?
Kind of looks around. I think they're over in hobby shopping.
I'm gonna go linger.
Okay.
Over to the coffee shop.
I guess I'm gonna go check it out with him because Adia's just kind of twiddling his thumbs right now.
Okay.
So.
Describe to me what you're looking for here, Aaron.
I'm just looking for a saddle for my sheep.
Um.
More bag space, bro.
Okay. Make
Plus,
an
after it got torched.
Make an investigation check.
Oh god, investigation that requires intelligence. I'm stupid. 10.
10.
Here, I'll investigate too.
Okay.
Let me see. Ooh. 19.
19.
Oh,
Okay. Aaron, these are all saddles for horses.
He's a horse-sized sheep.
Yeah, I imagine sheep.
It is a
saddles are
horse-sized
common.
sheep. However, the sheep is a little bit thicker in width than a standard horse,
Especially Baku.
especially Baku with all that fluff. So you're having a very, very hard time with this. Nick, it's weird. You go into the next aisle and you find sheep brand saddles,
Sheep brand.
which confuses you because, as far as you knew, Baku was one of a kind. But apparently, people have done this before.
Hey, Aaron, I think the saddles you're looking for are over here.
I tried to just casually pick it up. Like I was like, oh yeah, perfect mix, bro. Unfazed that they have a whole line of sheep saddles.
Roll is just standing
Actually, I'm
outside.
gonna look through them. I'm like, I don't like Boeing. I like matriarch better. What do you think?
God.
Okay.
Roll's just outside the shop, like they're not gonna find fucking saddles for sheep.
Like holding up different saddles to audio. I'm like, do you like the matriarch line or do you like the
Mara just points over your head, starts jabbing at the racing sport line.
FTX line?
Yeah.
The gamer fuel line.
Yeah.
Gamer fuel line.
The RTX.
You see S fuel on the bottom shelf, short for sheep
Oh.
fuel.
Oh
Sheep
my
power.
god.
Sheep powered. My God.
You see an employee around the corner. Oh, are you interested in riding sheep? It's this
Oh, yeah, I
man
got
in
one
his
up front.
late teens with glasses and freckles whose eyes just go wide.
Oh,
Well, I've never raced Baku per se, but he's not slow.
Oh my god.
Or are you looking in to get into the sport?
You know, I have been a casual observer, but you know,
Motherfucker's gonna invite you to two sheep to bar.
two sheep, two bar.
Which racing sheep is your favorite?
mine perfectly. I like the Shetlands.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm a big fan of the shavebacks myself.
Oh yeah, the Shavebacks are really an interesting line of sheep. But their wool quality is terrible.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly comfortable. You know, anybody who's a fan of a shaveback usually aren't wearing anything.
Audience just standing here witnessing this fucking conversation like
I pull out my phone, and start looking
blank.
at different types of sheep.
Have you seen that one gnome rider on the baby doll? He's really good.
Oh, you're talking about Red Dice? Yeah, that guy's crazy. Oh,
Roll's gonna look at them and be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?"
sheep racing.
Sheep
I,
racing.
I pull up Ping and see
Ping,
the sheep.
Ping and Poogle.
Yeah, you get information of like the 20 different sheep racing sheep breeds. Everything from their wool quality to their size, shapes, saddles, diets, exercise routines. This thing is a whole crazy event over in the Hanging Gardens.
Yeah.
Fucking hate this city. I fucking hate this city. I fucking hate this city.
Oh my god.
I actually got my sheep from the Hanging Gardens.
Oh, no way. Who's the breeder?
That I cannot disclose.
Oh,
But my,
okay. You
my
know,
wife
that's
used to
understandable.
keep it simple.
You know, I can respect that. Your wife breeds her own sheep?
Yes.
That's so
Actually,
cool. I'd
my-
love to meet her one day.
I hope she's safe right now.
I see him kind of consider that for a moment. You weren't involved in the, he leans in closer. The water scandal, were you?
Roll's gonna be like, "What or what?
What? What are you
This isn't a this isn't a thing."
I know Rolf like completed out. Just like this is not. A
Cohen,
thing.
you're
Audience
sweating in the back,
standing
knowing
there,
perfectly well that
bewildered.
this is a thing.
This is totally a thing.
Water
Can I roll like a history?
Yeah, go for it.
Or insight check to know if I know.
I'm
this?
so
Yeah, roll
confused as to
history.
what is going on?
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9? You've heard of the water scandal. It was roughly 10 years ago. And apparently it got half of the professional racers jailed for life.
For life.
It had something to do with mixing human DNA and steroids into the water that sheeps were drinking. The details are a little fuzzy though.
No, Baku's line comes from a breed of sheep that was meant for meat and wool quality. He was not actually bred for racing.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
He's big because, he's supposed to be processed at the end.
Isn't Baku a robot?
Baku's a constructor.
Aaron's sweating in the back.
Oh, okay.
Here, let's do this. Cohen, make an insight check. Aaron, make a deception/persuasion check.
Deception with advantage, so hold on. That's a natural 6. Okay.
Wait, where'd the advantage
have a
be coming
22.
from?
What do I do? Perception?
Insight.
I have advantage because of my criminal background.
A 9. Okay.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, Cohen. Somehow Baku is an organic reviving sheep. This is, I mean, not the most out of the ordinary, but definitely unusual.
And I believe that? Okay.
I mean, at the very least, you're convinced Aaron is thinking he's telling the truth. The smoldering pile of cybernetic ruins you saw a couple of hours ago tell you otherwise, but
I would have
You
said,
have
well,
you have nothing to fact check against it, so you just kind of reluctantly believe it. You're like, I'm just gonna.
well,
not.
I mean, at the very least, Cohen believes that you believe it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I should get back to work, but it was great talking to you.
I'd like shake his hand, and I'm like, give him like the chest bump and the peace sign. I'm like, yeah, we're two sheep guys.
Does it back, repeats it. Sheep guys, and walks off.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Mara is just floating there with her jaw on the floor, comically stretched out.
I put like
Adia is still confused.
I put one of the saddles back. I'm going with matriarch line, and I just walk away.
Roll contemplate
Adia-
casting fucking a spell on
Adia,
herself.
Adia kind of like stands there and then turns to roll and is like, "Do you have any idea what just happened?"
No. And I pray to God we don't experience something like that ever again.
Same, honestly.
Water scanner? What the fuck are you talking
I don't know. I don't know.
I just how much is the saddle?
It is 430 credits.
All right, that'll
Roll is just contemplating life right now.
like go
It's,
outside.
yeah, Adia's contemplating with her at this point.
I'm just like unhooking bags and rehooking new bags onto Baku. I'm like, yep, this
Meh.
throw down like a smoldering piece of leather because
Where are we at, right, by the way, on the map?
you're in the mine still.
Yeah, Croydon. So it's gonna be bordering District 7.
Croydon.
The Iron Pits is not positioned on the map currently. It will be soonish.
Bah.
I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff after session tonight.
No, I was just thinking, I could have sworn that was our plan. Because I remember where we were going was close to university. But I couldn't get wrong.
So-
to Maipa?
What you're talking about, what you're thinking about is the expo that
Yeah.
Iva is going to be at, or Maiva is going to be at. That is in 10 days.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, we
that's
literally did come here to just get. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes up events then. Okay, cool.
all right. What would you like to do?
Pretend like this never happened.
Honestly, yeah.
Roll's gonna fidget with one of the Type 4 crystals, kind of just like, you know how like you used to do back in the day when you're studying, you just roll the pencil between your fingers.
Yeah.
She's gonna do that with one of the Type 4 crystals.
Okay.
Just kind of look at it.
Don't blow up.
I'll blow you up.
You just hear in your head, Aaron, you and that saddle. What the fuck? This Mars just floating next to Roll looking dumbfounded.
I like start going into super deal. I'm like, sheep are actually really creatures when you get down to it.
We're just getting a lesson on sheep and Roll's gonna fucking
Yes.
listen.
Are you gonna give a lesson on sheep while you circle your way back to the
Apparently.
Twin Bear
Yeah.
Inn?
I'm just like they're great for everything. You can make clothes out of them. You can make weapons out of their horns. They're great for riding.
Eventually, over the course of the next hour, you make your way back around the roundabout.
Oh,
Everyone's gonna have
God.
everyone's gonna have advantage on animal handling for the next 3 hours.
You have learned more about sheep in this hour than you ever expected to in your entire lifetime.
Can make sheep milk, sheep cheese.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gelatin is actually made out of sheep bones.
As soon as the fucking end's in sight, Roll jumps off the sheep and goes towards the entrance.
Okay. You notice something about the Twin Bear Inn on approach.
Mhm.
It still has that cabin-esque feel, but it's higher quality. It's almost got a Roman-esque architecture to it, but it's all wood carvings. You enter the double doors, which you actually have to physically turn a knob and open, which is unusual. And you get the feeling it's supposed to be atmospheric, if inconvenient to anybody carrying a lot of baggage.
Of course.
The fuck? There's no bellhop here for baggage.
You kind of glance over at a directory. There are labs for anybody wanting to spend time tinkering in crystallology. There's an indoor pool, a fancy bar on the basement level, and there is what appears to be a actual grizzly bear standing behind the counter.
Oh.
Is that an augmented person? I'm gonna roll perception with. I'm gonna smell.
Yeah, I want.
Okay.
I want to see if I can tell if it's a real bear or not.
That's a 19.
19?
Perception.
Okay, that was a natural one, so it's a 19.
16?
16.
Roll! The way it moves doesn't really suggest, like, either this individual is really attentive and really in love with their job, or this is some kind of construct. Be it AI, hologram, android, something. Aaron, with your nose, you can tell that this is definitely not an organic creature.
Okay. So this is the concierge?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Who's paying for rooms?
Who paid last time for the rooms?
I think Aaron did.
I did.
I'll pay for them this time.
At the Dice one? I love that hotel.
Yeah. I'll pay for the rooms this time. How much are they?
Welcome to the Twin Bear Inn. My name is Alfred. What can I help you with?
I
Four
need
rooms.
2. Do we all want 4 rooms, or do we just want 2?
Well,
How many beds to a room?
We have rooms with both a singular bed and those with 2 beds.
I can do 2 rooms.
I'd say we do
can I-
2 just in case.
Can I get 2 rooms with 2 beds?
2 rooms with 2 beds. Understood. Since you are new patrons, I will give you a warning that meals are not included in this cost. However, all of our amenities are, be it the pool, the bar, and our laboratories. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's fine.
Understood. And how long will you be staying with us?
Just for the night, right?
Yeah, just for the night.
Just for the night.
Just for the night. Understood. As it so happens, we do have 2 additional rooms available. That will be 1,600 credits, please.
That much and food is not
This-
included. What the
This
fuck?
place is expensive.
It's so nice though. Look at that chandelier.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is an entirely transparent wood chandelier.
$800 a night.
Yeah, that's fine. Alia kind of pulls out money from his bag and hands it over.
I think the Dice place was cheaper.
Dice place was
And
it came with
a
food.
lot cheaper.
Mhm. Thank you for your patronage. Here are your keys, and you notice 2 card keys, like slits in the desk open up and 2 keys pop out.
You see,
They are on the 32nd floor. The elevators are to your right, and please don't be afraid to call room service should you require anything. Then, of course, thank you and have a pleasant stay. And he just kind of stares at you blankly.
I kind of like take the key out of Adi's hand and start walking off. I'm like, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Jolly good. Yes, jolly good.
oh god.
I miss Winston.
Fucking Winston.
Winston is the
Fucking
bartender, that's the
Winston.
other one. He's
Alright.
he's the bartender at the
The
retro
Dice.
hotel.
Yep,
Well,
the retro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I ping and Poogle the dragon situation?
Oh, yeah.
Get cool.
What?
Any news? newsfeed updates?
General news reports have noted that the Inquisitors did battle with the dragon for a while and across various parts of the city. Blows were exchanged on both sides. The dragon did escape, and only minor injuries were suffered by the Inquisition. So it seems like they battled each other to a standstill, but property damage was kept to a minimum.
We're gonna take that dragon on. We might need our own pet dragon.
I don't think we're soon enough to fit a dragon anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a dragon anytime soon.
Not with that attitude.
Good luck then.
We just need to get an egg.
Yeah.
And where are we gonna find an egg?
The Hanging Gardens, where they breed dragons.
Do they breed
Yes.
dragons in Hanging Gardens?
You missed that.
Yes.
Lord.
There are dragon sanctuaries in the Hanging Gardens.
There's,
Okay, well-
there's feral dragons, and then there's sentient dragons who participate in politics. Oh yeah, the cop situation.
Participate in politics?
Yeah, there's more sophisticated dragons that participate in like the high houses.
I definitely missed this. Yeah.
Yeah. This was a whole thing.
We got a whole dragon lordom last week.
Mhm.
I missed that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cop thing. I forgot to tell you.
The cop thing?
Yeah, no, what?
I mean, Roll would know, but
So, do you want to explain this or should I?
I think you should, because you have a better memory than I.
Okay. So let me first of all get out of doodle form real fast.
Beaks.
But just after the police showed up before Mary did, and one of the officers kind of asked the group about everything, and in that, Aaron introduced the Emerald Spectres and handed over your doodle card to the cop, and explained that in addition, they also did birthday parties, and through some really high persuasion rolls, this cop was almost about to spend $3,000 for you to entertain a kid's birthday party.
okay. So Roll will suddenly remember that, and then I don't know if your parents ever did this to you guys, but like get their knuckles and hit you on the top of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll's gonna do that to Aaron and be like, "So what the fuck's your deal with the cop, by the way? We're not fucking clowns to entertain little kids.
You love kids.
I hate kids."
What about
The
your
only person here that is good with kids is Audia.
And
So
even he
you-
doesn't want to do it. Do you?
I
Not
mean,
really.
You see
Well,
Mara in the back giving a thumbs up just vibrantly and just pulls out a
I know.
clown nose and
You ready
sticks
to
it
make
on.
more balloon animals?
Oh, yeah!
Balloon
course-
masterpieces.
Oh, there
course
was the
Mara
other
wants to
thing where
do it.
Mara also made like the best balloon animals while that whole thing
Yeah.
was happening, which is how this whole thing started. Was
I mean, like,
Mara
And it
made a
also
balloon
breathe
animal?
fire.
She
Yeah.
made a balloon dragon. breathe
Actually,
fire.
who wants to roll for Mara? Just pulling out another balloon real fast.
I got you. I got you.
Performance, please.
Performance on God. A 9.
It's a nice party hat. It's a balloon party hat.
I can't relive the Nat 20 dragon balloon.
As
Hilarious.
She's a
Mara
little
just
tired.
Mara goes to place it on your head roll.
Roll pops with fucking. What's that move called? Sacred Flame.
Just-
Yeah.
Mara just kind of pouts, folds her
Barb.
arms.
No. She pulls
Oh.
out another balloon and shapes it like a sprouting face.
That's better. It's the same thing as the dragon fire where it's like somehow inconspicuously attached. It's just this floating 3-piece set of a frowny face.
We're not doing kids' birthday parties.
Well, what kind of work do we do?
Anything but that.
You gotta live a little.
Roll
You
just,
see-
roll just rolls her eyes.
Rolls around.
Yeah.
You just see Mara scribbling on a notebook, turns it around. It just says, "I know a guy who ate rats for money."
What?
Of course you do.
She's just giving the shit-eating grin.
For money?
She nods.
Why for money?
I guess if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
She nods.
If you're good at something.
She like tosses the notebook and fades to shadow.
I'm gonna
Audio
keep
face
working on
palm.
it. I'm gonna perfect this e-card.
Audio just kind of like he kind of gives everybody a deadpan stare and is like, "I'm going to bed," and leaves.
You going to bed at fucking 5 in the afternoon?
Yes,
Jesus.
Okay.
taking a nap.
Well, it is later in the day. It is pushing 8 to 9 at this point.
Oh, okay.
Do we? Oh yeah, where's the email on those dragon priest location? Actually,
Checking your inbox, you do notice that there is an email from Mary, listing several dragon sanctuaries. It's basically a comprehensive list of dragon sanctuaries that are publicly known, with links and information. Basically, it is a bunch of data on dragon sanctuaries that is on the public net, just gathered in one place for your convenience.
okay. I kind of like wave my little email at Roll. I'm like, look, dragon sanctuary. See,
Cool. What are we gonna do with that information?
we can go get an egg.
Do you think a dragon sanctuary is just gonna hand us an egg?
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh my god!
If they're as if they're as I can't say the word now. What the fuck? Sophisticated as you say they are, I don't think they're gonna hand you eggs for nothing.
We're mercenaries. We'll work for an egg.
Besides, we got bigger fish to fry.
We do have bigger fish to fry, but a dragon would help, would it not?
You know, well, hopefully you pay attention to that more than you did with your Cyber Panther.
That was your fault.
Oh yeah? Was it my fault?
Yeah, you told me to send her in. She got shot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that
I
now.
don't know how that gets flipped on me when it was blatantly your fault.
I told you to do that because if one of us would have been, it would have been one of us instead of the Cyber Panther, which can be which can be fixed.
I miss Luna every day.
Oh my
How
god!
come you haven't texted the mechanic to see if it's ready yet or not?
I think Katsuo is keeping a timer.
Yeah, but you weren't.
That's because I don't know how time moves in this game.
You are currently at 10 days.
Yeah, see, I tracked that very quickly.
Wait, does that seriously line up perfectly? Oh my gosh, that lines up perfectly with the day of the expo.
Wow.
Oh,
That was by accident. But it is
The,
thick.
the expo?
The expo with Maiva.
There's an expo with Maiva?
Yeah.
Yes,
yes.
she's involved in a central-wide expo for student projects.
Oh, is she showing off all the stuff we got her?
Yes.
Oh,
She's showing off at a school that she's not going to.
she's trying to become a teacher there.
At 13.
The youngest teacher.
At
you get.
14.
Or
At
14.
We'll
I'm
get her.
sorry.
We'll get her.
Mrs. I don't want to fight these people, but then doesn't hesitate to cast a spell when the shit was on the line instead of running away.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which,
She was a real one.
Maiva's
This-
unofficial
this-
specter.
this kind of pops and rolls my when we talk about the expo. Should we make sure she's okay? She did fight with us. And who knows if Regina knows? And who knows if Regina knows about her?
I'm gonna call my.
Okay. Okay. It takes a second. He goes, hello?
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Aaron, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Still waiting for that invitation to come back join the Spectres.
No.
Sorry.
Are you safe, kiddo?
Yeah, I'm currently at Central University.
No cyborgs following you?
Not that I've noticed. I seem to be okay. I'm
Good.
just up late going over all the stuff we managed to get. Thank you again for that, by the way.
Listen, kid, shit hit the fan real fast.
Yeah, that was a bit more exciting than we were expecting, wasn't it?
No, not that shit. Other shit.
Oh. What happened?
Someone's trying to kill us? Cyborg Jesus is trying to kill us?
Cyborg Jesus.
You kind of get this long pause. Huh?
Look, we'll handle it, but you should probably keep your head down.
I always do. Don't worry. I'll be okay.
No, like find a gopher hole and hide inside the gopher hole. Do not come up unless it's for air or pooping. If you need to eat, eat dirt.
Bro, I was gonna interfere. Like, just watch your back. If anything's happening, just
Well,
contact
the
this
campus
doofus.
has really good security, and all the students here are really good with Christology, so I think I'm in a safe place.
Yeah, but you shouldn't trust any of
She's like, shut up, Aaron.
Stop talking.
Just if
Y'all
something's
could be killer
if some-
androids trying to murder you. Keep your head down.
Isn't
I
that illegal?
yanked the phone from Aaron. If you
That's
see
exactly why I'm telling you to keep your head down.
if anything suspicious happens, just give us a call. Okay?
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks.
Yep.
How's your
bye.
school project going?
Click. I press the fucking phone call to end. And just toss like, God, you suck at this.
I had to make sure she was.
By making her paranoid?
Yes, paranoia
That's
is the best protector.
no, it's not.
For a 14-year-old?
Mara's giving you this disappointed look.
What the
That child was ready to go to the Undercity by herself.
Let me
I
tell you, as somebody who spent his teen years paranoid, that is not the best protector. It did not protect me.
Why are you so paranoid?
Long story.
I thought you get it.
Damn it. No audio.
You
Can I
tried.
Can I roll persuasion?
In this case, I don't think so.
12.
Not for PC to PC interactions.
12. Damn it. Give me something.
Gotta try out in the back.
Audio maybe the most ambiguous of the specters. I'm gonna put that on your lore doc in the e-card.
Y'all are gonna. By the time y'all find out lore about him, he's gonna fucking die.
Tall, dark, and mysterious.
Tall, dark, and mysterious.
Extra long hair.
Oops.
Angry in the morning.
Angry in the morning.
Adia, roll a D100, please.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
53.
You hit a lot
Continue.
of 50s. The trend continues.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about
What
it.
does that mean?
Please continue.
I'm worried about it. I'm a little worried about it.
You worry too much.
I don't like this.
Well, someone like Aaron is saying paranoia is the best fucking thing for it.
All of a sudden, we're paranoid, aren't we?
Me 2 minutes later, roll a D100, please. Yeah, it's fine.
Anyways, since I'm just taking the focus off of me, making a teenager paranoid will not make her safer.
Who's bunking?
The usual, or you guys want to change it up?
Adia's gonna bunk with Cohen because he's the only one that is gonna press him for his tragic backstory.
I don't know that. he's been playing the long time.
Fucking Roll's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna room with Cohen because knowing this guy is gonna make us do fucking circus tricks to practice for a party.
See me doing push-ups in the corner. I'm like, huh?
So you'd rather room with Cohen than Adia? Adia didn't do anything.
Cohen is the best person to bunk with because Cohen doesn't say anything. He just sits over there and meditates.
Yeah, he probably does.
saw him floating one night.
Meanwhile, in the corner, Cohen's just been meditating the whole time, contemplating sheep information.
Lamp stuff floating near him.
It's like I've learned so much about sheep today.
There's just floating balls of wool circling.
Fucking.
My path to enlightenment.
All right,
Oh my
we'll change it up then.
God.
I'll room with Aaron. You can room with Cohen.
Okay.
We need at least one person with each person that can heal because what happened last time?
I don't get second wind. even
It's
though
not
I'm
our
just-
fault that they got stabbed.
It is.
Don't get stabbed.
Sure as fuck up. Just don't get stabbed.
Just don't get stabbed. I mean, we didn't get stabbed.
It's odd how that works.
I know. Funny how that works.
All right, so you all divide into your rooms and get some sleep.
Long rest?
Before that-
roll,
God damn it.
What roll? What are you doing?
No,
Oh,
before
roll.
that.
Oh,
I mean, so I know Aaron's asleep. I guess I don't know if he stays longer than I do, but not Cohen. Damn it, Roll still rolling that crystal in her hand.
Okay.
And then she wants to close it and absorb it.
Ooh, okay. Is just the one?
Just the one.
Okay. Roll 1d4, please.
Three.
Okay. Let me double check something about the Inquisition class really fast. What is?
You are going hambo.
Yeah. What is going on with you guys?
Okay. You recover 3 spell points,
Nice.
and you just feel the energy from that crystal absorb into your form, and you can feel kind of this core flame at the central of your body grow a little bit bigger.
And her heart 3 sizes that day.
And then immediately shrank 6.
congestive heart failure.
She's gonna open her hand. See that it's gone. And then just kind of look at this. Just look at the ceiling for a little bit until she can fall asleep. Cool. Is deep in thought.
All right, everybody hydrate, by the way.
No,
I've been hydrating this whole time.
Aha! Big water!
So, partway through the night, before you all click the long rest button,
Oh.
let's see.
Oh.
Aaron, you feel a sharp pain in your chest.
Let me go ahead and line everybody up here and just say
Oh my God.
Okay.
Get ready for propane.
You guys are on
I'm
floor
in-
32, right?
Well, we shouldn't.
I'm
No.
in Spain without the S.
Roll.
Yes.
You sleep peacefully for the most part.
Almost too peacefully. Your HP is 0.
You, partway through the night, though, you begin unknowingly tossing and turning these visions of the lab that you previously saw the entranceway to flashing through your mind, and just the face of that AI just keeps going through your head. The smile, the
Ugh.
dead stare.
Are
Ugh.
these the flora?
Yep.
Okay.
And you just hear the doctor, and you shoot up in a cold sweat.
She, in that case, Roll fucking activates her form, holds out a gun in front of her.
Okay, 2 points burned.
Oh, glad I
I-
am not there.
I need a way to keep. track
No
of
one's
the
like, I'm fucking asleep, bro.
Would that wake me up?
Make a perception check, Aaron. Just roll
Flat one?
perception. Yeah, just roll perception real quick.
19?
19? Yeah, you feel something go wrong and your eyes shoot to roll. Just in full combat uniform, pointing a gun directly in front of her.
Just like
I'm
panic in
like,
your
is there
eyes.
an enemy?
With that 19 perception, you also can't smell anyone else in the room besides yourself and roll.
Do I hear anything?
Besides heavy breathing.
Besides heavy breathing, no.
Besides like our breath,
Yeah,
do I hear anything?
nothing unusual.
I have dark vision. Roll, do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
I mean, looking around the room, Aaron, everything is exactly as you left it when you went to sleep.
What happened? I like look at Roll. I'm like, what's wrong?
Roll doesn't even look at you. She just keeps looking around in front of her. I think this will be the first time you ever see her like in a panic.
I'm gonna like walk over slowly and like put my hand on her hand where she like holding the gun. I'm like, hey, what's wrong?
That you'll be able to tell her hand is on the fucking trigger.
I know.
Like, she's ready to fucking pull it.
And I like kind of snap softly. I'm like, hey. Trying to get like to break her focus a little bit.
She looks at you and is like, "What? What do you want?"
What happened? Why are you aiming at the wall?
She looks surprised to have the gun in her hand, and says, "Just late night practice."
If you wanted to train, could have asked me.
Why would I ask you?
So you can get good at shooting targets that want to kill you.
I think I got pretty good at that already.
You can't even see in the dark. You're shaking.
She lets go of the gun and drops her form, which is like another 2 points, I think, right?
I like tug the cord on the lamp, like the table lamp. I'm like, so that the room's illuminated.
There's nothing, I'm assuming.
It is an empty room.
I poke my head in the hallway.
Open it up and make another perception check.
21.
21. Nothing. No sign of movement. No sign somebody like you get sense of a woman that has passed through here a couple hours ago. But nobody recently.
Is there any like the employees like going through the halls, like room service or like?
Not currently, but you do notice a cart at the end of the hallway. That is like a housekeeping cart.
I like.
And the smell does vaguely remind you of the hotel itself.
Yeah, I figured. I kind of like close the door softly. I'm like, hallway's clear.
Roll doesn't say anything, but then does say, she doesn't say anything for a little bit, but then says, "Those fucking things are creepy, huh?"
Those robots.
Yeah.
And I don't want to even touch on that. They're
She
like
kinda
a
just-
little hive mind of weirdos.
No kidding. She kind of just, ugh. You know what? Do you want to go for a walk? No, I'm just joking. She trying to play it how she has the look like she wants to talk about it, but then just decides not to and just kind of turns away from you, covers herself back up.
Do I pick up on that, or are you just like narrating?
I'm narrating it. If you want to try to pick up on it, go for it.
Insight.
Do I roll insight?
Yeah, roll insight.
Oh god, I have a +2 to insight.
Oh fuck.
20.
Oh shit.
Not a natural 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
18 +2.
Probably be able to pick up a lot of this.
I smell anxiety.
That's pretty much what it was. You should I? Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
You get the sense that she brought those up randomly, but that's the source of her sudden panic.
The robots.
The robots.
Did you have a bad dream about the robots? Why those things keeping you up?
You kind of see her like she doesn't say anything, but she reacts. You can see her shoulders kind of like jump a little.
Why? Do you know what's up with them?
I have no clue what those are. No fucking idea.
Should we investigate?
To tell you the truth, I don't want to be anywhere close to those things.
Well, I mean, we're going to the demonstration tomorrow. They're gonna be there.
Then I just have to suck it up, won't I?
But that's probably your gut telling you.
Well, my gut's telling me that I'm afraid of those things. I have to figure out why, right?
No, they're definitely creepy.
Yeah, I'm fucking kidding. You should probably go to bed.
I like do the dog yawn. We all know the dog yawn.
Oh, we know
Yes,
the dog yawn.
All right, gonna see me do something weird.
I don't think she's gonna see you. She has her back towards you.
I'm gonna take off my arm.
Okay,
Oh.
That's probably a sound she's not familiar with. She'll probably.
Yeah, it's like metal like latches and like a little decompression noise.
That would definitely catch your attention.
Yeah, it's like
What the fuck?
kind of noise.
She just looks at you like, what?
I just like casually set my left arm on the nightstand. It is a fully robot arm.
So how long was this a thing?
I became this.
From House Hortwin?
No, not Ortwin. This is a bit of a more personal handiwork.
Oh. You created this arm by yourself.
No, I
Okay.
didn't buy this arm.
I would say you're probably one of the smartest dogs I've ever met if you made that hand by your arm by yourself.
I have no genuine understanding of cybernetics.
So what they
But
took you?
it's basically a prosthetic. It's nothing special.
So what they just took your arm and you want to take their lives? Is that how that works?
Like I said, it wasn't Ortwin who did the arm thing. Ortwin's only responsible for me looking like.
Huh. Kind of a fucked up party we got ourselves into, isn't it?
Yeah.
Criminal lord, some mysterious kid, someone who has a problem with one of the houses, and then whatever the fuck I am.
I like look at you deadpan with my finger on the light, and I just click it, and it goes to pitch black.
Good night, roll.
Good night roll.
Aaron's over here like, do you have conversations like this whenever you bunk with Audia?
I know, right?
Is this what
Roll.
y'all be talking about?
It's gonna be staying up and playing with another crystal
Eventually,
until she passes out.
sleep comes to you all. You may all now finish a long rest.
Yeah, long rest
Oh
button.
boy.
And
When you're describing that dream, I fucking got chills, dude. I was like, ugh. I can imagine that shit. That was creepy as fuck.
So it was a flora in Her dreams.
Who knows?
Interesting.
Uh,
Well, I wouldn't know. None of us would know because Roll didn't explicitly say.
Alright. You gain a d6 of spell points, by the way, Roll. So roll a d6 for me.
A D6 of spell.
D6 plus wisdom modifier.
4 wisdom, 7.
7 total. All right. So you are up to 48.
48. I need to stop using those.
Oh no, you're just
Yeah,
over here.
stop
burning.
randomly transforming.
I mean, I'm just trying to do what my character would do.
It's
'cause
in
she doesn't-
character. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just gonna fuck me when I actually need it.
So it is 7 a.m. You've got a couple of hours until the demo. What would you like to do? As I'm gonna turn off the creepy music here because there's no point in that.
Well, Audio's gonna go through his usual morning routine of detangling the beast.
Roll a dexterity check, or no, roll in a either dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom. Make your choice.
Okay, which one do I have the most in?
You can't just brute force it with your strength.
Or that,
You said dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom?
or if you want to brute force with strength, that's an option.
I'm not trying to pull my own hair out. We're
was
gonna
gonna say,
do.
Brute force,
We're gonna.
be dexterous about it, be book smart about it, or just be kind of street smart about it.
I'm gonna do wisdom.
Okay.
That's the ticket.
Nat 20.
This is the easy. This is flawless. It's like, whoosh, done.
One of the days where they have Beast works with you.
Yep.
I know. Especially since last time he got the damn brush stuck because Aaron.
You basically wake up with perfect hair at this point. Like, it's pristine.
Oh, thank God. Gonna put it up in the usual ponytail and get out of bed. See if Cohen's still asleep.
Judging by his silence, he is.
Yeah.
That or
Yeah.
meditating. It's up to Cohen.
Audience doesn't want to bother him.
Nah,
Like he kind
I'll
looks-
still be. I'll wake up. Say I'm not early morning person.
he kind of looks over at him and is like, well, he looks fine. I don't want to bother him. So I'm gonna go check on the other two. So he's gonna walk out of the room, go check next door to check on Roll and Aaron.
I am sleeping in a dog puddle.
Do you just open the door?
He'll knock first.
Okay. There's no response.
Now he just opens the door.
You get immediately "Bleh" from Mara just in your face the second you open the door.
Audience doesn't bang.
What if they both raspberried each other knowing that the other one was on? So they're like, they just did it to each other. They're like, "Ah,
Yeah, at the same time.
Yep.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
the
knew
second
you
Mara floats aside, they're both still conked out.
Roll, like, you see Roll's fucking bed just looks like a complete fucking mess. She somehow rolled herself into a ball and her fucking pills are over her face.
I'm
Adia's gonna like creep over to Roll's bed and like kind of like rest his hands on her and start shaking her.
Make a stealth check, please.
Yeah. Oh God! No.
Roll. You are on a
Oh,
hair.
in all fairness, he wasn't trying to be sneaky about it anyway.
Okay.
would
So being on a hair
Doing it.
trigger from the night before, Adia gets about halfway through the room before actually both of you wake up. But roll whatever you want to do.
Palms.
If somebody's clearly trying to sneak into the room, or not very, there's somebody's like marching through the room.
You're walking towards you.
I'm
Walking
gonna
towards-
like open an eye and see audio, but pretend I didn't see that. I'm like, I'm
see
gonna let it
nothing.
happen. I'm like, as long as it's not me.
Can I cast? No, I need the wand. Let me cast. No, that's third level slot. Never mind.
You're
Fuck
gonna set
that.
him on fire?
No, I'm gonna cast hold person, but that's third level slot. Fuck that. I'm not gonna waste that on a fucking prank.
Also, you don't even, do you even have access to hold person?
I do, yeah.
How?
It's a second level spell.
Oh, it's second. I thought you said third. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no. Sorry, I misspoke.
Okay.
I'll look at the slots.
Continue.
Roll is going to. Audie, you're gonna see just a hand peek out and just a fucking sacred flame go out your face.
Make a dexterity
doesn't-
saving throw, Adia.
Guys, we just got our HP back.
God damn it, 6.
Nope, roll damage.
You can do the minimum amount of damage.
If I want, yeah.
Sure,
See
why
what the
not?
minimum see what the minimum damage is. The minimum damage is 6.
Oh my-
Rude.
Sacred Flame minimum is 6? What?
No,
God.
it's not. I just rolled.
Oh, you straight rolled. Okay, yeah, so
I
6.
just did a straight roll.
No,
Ooh.
what is what's the range of damage for Sacred Flame?
A 1d8.
So you can literally do 1 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
But rolls on a hair trigger, remember?
Oh god. Just gonna start blasting motherfuckers with Sacred
So-
Flames.
Adia, you are suddenly on fire,
Oh, thanks.
and you are burning.
Adia just kind of like inhales sharply, somehow slightly unfazed, but it kind of grabs her wrist.
That's when Roll's gonna take herself and then sit up and like, Audie, what the fuck are you doing in my room?
By the way, Adia, your hair is no longer perfect.
Of course it isn't.
Back to the usual beast.
I came in to see if y'all were awake, and y'all didn't lock the door.
I look at Aaron. Really, Aaron? You didn't lock the door?
I can hear everything. I have a passive perception of 14. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, did that help when you got
Am I-
stabbed?
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to come
No,
into the
it didn't.
room without getting set on fire?
Well, shit. Don't blame me for you sneaking in my room and trying to scare the shit out of me.
I was not doing anything equivalent to sneaking.
Oh yeah, then why are you next to my bed like that?
I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Yeah, they're gonna be at this for a while.
I wanted to see if you were awake. I couldn't tell because you're bundled up in there like a little potato.
Well, if I'm bundled up, clearly I'm not awake.
Well, you need to get your ass up. We
Says who?
gotta leave in like 2 hours.
That's still 2 extra hours of sleep, Adia.
Adia's just gonna start fucking shaking her. I grab her by like the shirt and just shake her.
When you're doing that, she's gonna not like grab your hair, but like mess up your hair, tangle it all back up again,
It's already messed up.
make it even worse.
Oh my god. Anyways, he kind of like lets go of her. I came in here because I wanted to talk to everyone.
Why'd you
Before I
talk
was
to
so
Cohen?
rudely set on fire because it applies to everyone here.
Oh,
Is that a foreign concept? Besides, like, Cohen was like concentrating and I kind of didn't want to bother him.
he always
Mara-
does
He
that.
kinda-
Mara gives you the side eye, Adia. Like, is this just kind of a is this kind of expression?
Yes.
Mara nods.
and
just kind of this- Yeah, it's this solemn understanding nod, uncharacteristic of Mara's usual antics.
I like
Anyway.
Is Cohen floating shit again?
What?
No. No.
I don't
He's
know
not.
where you
He's awake.
Aaron, he doesn't float shit when he sleeps.
Yes, he does. I've
Oh.
seen it.
No, you haven't. It never happens.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
Oh
I'm like, gonna-
stupid ass mom.
I'll be like, Cohen, get in here and tell them you float shit in your sleep.
Float.
If Coleman can float shit in his sleep, he would have protected himself that night. We got ambushed.
It's just something he
Anyway.
does when he's asleep.
This is new info for me.
It's new info for me.
I'm making it canon.
It's not.
Anyways. Once Cohen is up and around, yeah. I will, yeah.
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 Like jokes aside, there's like a certain kind of like there's like a look in Adia's eye, like he saw some shit last night. Kind
This
of
definitely
like,
gets Rose attention. Like,
What'd you see?
so, you know that guy we passed yesterday that was kind of an asshole?
Yeah.
I had a vision of him last night. He had like this weird, like, mechanical device on his arm. I don't even know what it was. And these like creatures surrounding him. It was staring me down. I don't know what it means, but it was definitely some sort of, it was something.
What kind of creatures?
I don't know.
The best
They
you
were-
could tell, all of them were glowing.
Yeah,
And
they were.
anything from weird mechanical constructs to furry creatures. It was not any one thing, and none of them were super clear.
Yeah.
just
I'm
nightmare
just gonna
masses.
put my arm back in casually. I'm like,
Oh yeah, by the way, he can take his arm off.
What?
I know, right? Fucking news to me too.
I just like wave while I'm doing it. I'm like,
Ugh,
I
don't do
guess
that.
we're all learning something new about each other today.
You have visions, huh?
dude,
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
Do these happen often, or
I wouldn't say they're like frequent, not like a daily occurrence. They happen often enough.
how many visions have you had before?
So you have visions. You have a new arm. I could float.
Guys, we're
I-
gods.
I can float.
I've been having visions for as long as I can remember, honestly.
Is this the first time you had a vision of this guy?
Yeah, I've never had a vision of this guy before. I don't even recognize him outside of when we saw him. All I know is that we should watch our backs and keep an eye on that guy. Just
Just
Okay.
another shitlord to add to the list.
yep.
He didn't see.
We never got his name, huh?
No, because he was too busy insulting us.
Bastard.
Basically.
Creatures and glowing creatures, huh? Did it look like those sex bots?
The what bots?
The sex bots.
Oh, the Floras?
Yeah, those weird things that the guy's clearly having sex with.
No, I don't think so.
Not even close.
How did you even make that connection?
You see how weird he was around them? Come on.
I wasn't paying attention because, to be fair, I'm not one to cast judgment. I just like do like the gesturing at myself. I'm like, yeah, we're all a little weird here.
I mean, but you don't have sex with little fucking robot children, though.
Definitely not.
Okay, to be fair, to clear this up before this gets weird. They all did look adult age.
Rose is being an asshole.
Okay.
By the way, do we notice that one that was acting weird, or do we didn't notice that?
No, they were all acting weird.
We saw 3.
Yeah,
total.
you saw 3. All were acting bizarre.
I remember one the one that greeted us. I think there was one with the guy, and then there was another one in the window above us. If my collection is proper.
You are remembering correctly.
Well, we can talk about this more in detail on the way over there.
Yeah. Guess we can.
Okay. So what would you like to do?
Why does my HP say 20 when I have 30?
We should probably eat.
We should definitely eat.
Protein.
All right.
Protein. Give me that protein shake. Fucking Cohen is the type of guy that get those big
Mike
ass protein
does
things,
it. What the fuck?
add the water in there, and drink it all.
Yeah, what
Yes.
happened?
Yeah, let me just override that max HP here really quick. There you go.
Hmm?
You should only have to refresh now, Aaron.
Okay, there we go. How did that happen?
I don't know.
I took a long rest. Oh, did I have temporary hip? No.
No, you didn't. Your max HP is 34.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
Anyway,
Nope.
so going downstairs, there is a breakfast buffet. It does cost 50 credits per person.
Outrageous.
You are welcome to try and find other nourishment in town if you'd like.
What time is it?
It is by the time you're all done getting ready, 7:30.
We still got 3 hours.
Oh, can I attempt to detangle my hair again?
Oh yeah, make
And
roll
then-
another wisdom check.
Okay.
A 10. God damn it.
Can I give them advantage?
It takes you another half hour, so closer to 8 by the time Adia is
And
done
then-
untangling the beast.
And then Roll.
It's okay.
notices
They
that
can
she's
go
almost
get
done.
they can go get lunch.
Roll notices that he's almost done untangling his hair. Goes by and scuffs his hair again as he's
Oh
walking
my
by.
god.
And that's why it didn't take it took 30 minutes instead of 20.
Adia, every time she does it, Adia smacks her with the brush.
So you for trying to scare me.
Oh my god.
So, are you going for the buffet or something else?
Well, since Adia's taking so long to
Is it all you
clean
can
his
eat?
hair,
It is all you
we'll
can
go
eat.
to the buffet.
Buffet.
Oh yeah, because that's my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Take better care of your hair.
Anyone indulging in the buffet, mark off 50 credits.
All right, 50 credits.
Adia comes to indulge in the buffet as soon as he's done with his hair.
50 credits, you said?
The
Yes.
inflation is crazy.
Let's see. Aaron, you
Yeah.
have does anyone else have a passive perception of 14?
I do.
Okay, Aaron and Adia, you see a familiar face among the crowd, actually. You have you managed to see the familiar figure of Eudora
Oh,
sitting and having breakfast.
Who the fuck's Eudora?
what's she doing here?
Aaron said.
Eudora's that that girl that we saved at the banquet, our like first session.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Roll. Not really liking any of the families. Kind of just looks at her and just shakes her head and keeps eating her food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Notices her, but he's kind of like, what is she doing here? But decides on not bothering her because he doesn't see a reason to.
Pretty sure Aaron would fucking bug the shit out of her.
Aaron would bug the shit out of her, but Aaron's AFK right now.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that. But Adia, I imagine you point this out to the rest of the group,
Yes.
at least so everyone else is on the same page. Okay. So yeah, and I imagine the rest of you are just gonna sit and eat breakfast, not really do anything with that. Just aware of it.
Yeah.
All right, we will return to the scene of Aaron potentially bugging Eudora in a minute. But assuming you take a. How long do you want to spend eating breakfast? Let's put it this way.
We should probably get enough to fill our stomachs before we leave because it's already late. Because somebody took forever to get ready.
Oh my god. It's almost like somebody made it take longer.
Wow, typical teenager blaming someone else.
You see, like something snapping in Adia's brain. He doesn't say or do anything, but it's almost like you can hear the an audible pencil snap. It's like the subtle eye twitch.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back. So, off that past perception, you noticed Eudora was also sitting and eating breakfast in the room. Everyone else is ignoring her.
Me?
Yeah, you and Audia noticed, but Audia is like, I want to bug her.
I like casually go over to her.
Okay. She doesn't even really seem to acknowledge your approach. She's just eating.
Is she like reading and eating, or is she just eating?
She's just eating. Just formally sitting there eating.
I like sit in front of her.
She like stops after swallowing, looks at you. Of all the places.
Eudora's like, I really wish it wasn't this one bothering me.
Out of all four of them, it had to be.
Out of all four of them.
Well,
I take the voice in at this point.
it's good to see you again.
Eudora is Higashi Kami.
Yes.
She's the girl we saved at the.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the girl we saved at the party.
I literally have Eudora Higashi Kami. Rich girl.
Rich
What
girl.
brings you
Rich
to the
girl.
Iron Pits?
We are here for the Baragon demonstration.
You see some like an eyebrow twitch slightly. So you're
Oh,
also
boy.
here for his demonstration.
Oh no!
Are you here for his demonstration too?
Yes. My parents are rather concerned with the research he's performing.
Should we be concerned?
Any drug with the ability to transform living matter into glass has the potential to be abused. And given we have first-hand experience with similar substances in our family's history, it's only appropriate we make sure that it's safe.
Lucky Roll's not there. She would say something about that. The plug.
What?
Plug walk.
Why does that fit in the music so well too?
Right?
Well, we're just. I forget how we got in this situation. It's been so long. We lied. I remember we lied.
Yep.
Lied to the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
lot of
more or
lying.
less.
Well, we lied to get here.
Not lying.
A lot of
Why
lying.
do I find
Lots
that
of-
unsurprising?
But we figured it might be interesting because, like you said, anybody with the ability to turn glass into their people, things.
Well,
or
should
living
something go wrong, I am confident that having a group of powerful mercenaries here will keep us all safe.
What do you know about Baragon security detail?
Well, she kind of gestures to the area. The entirety of the Iron Pits is under the watchful eye of a group. What were their names?
The Dragon Legion?
No, thankfully not.
Oh wait, no, the Dragon Legion's the cultist. I don't know if we got the name of Baragon security.
I believe you did. And she will briefly repeat it anyway. It's the Metal Oath.
There it is. Yeah, that's.
Metal Oath guard this place, and they've got a good reputation for not having security breaches. So I'm fairly confident we'll be all right.
Have you ever met a man in a? And I start describing the guy we saw yesterday. The one who insulted us.
Yeah.
What's up with that guy?
I suppose you're talking about Mr. Weston.
Mr.
Weston.
Weston?
Is his first name Albert?
No,
Albert.
it's not.
Weston?
Yes. He's a freelance mercenary. He's currently under the employment of House Maliki.
He's not under Verica.
No.
House. Oh shit.
Milwaukee.
What do you know about him?
We ran into Milwaukee.
We ran into Milwaukee.
No, I'm writing notes, guys. Fuck off.
I know. It was just funny
my
that
God.
it was just funny that you fucking stop like that because my mom does the exact same thing, so I always make fun of her for it
Mercenary.
or give a shit for
Yeah,
it.
let me send this in before everyone has the wrong thing in their notes, just in case.
House
Milwaukee
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Malachi.
Malarkey.
That's what
I
I
hate
said.
you all.
So what's this guy's name again?
Mr. Weston. Weston. I suppose.
Albert Weston.
And what is, as a mercenary, what's he famous for? Or
He's a summoner.
a summoner?
From what I understand, he uses a very unusual and unique device to perform his summonings. But I don't know all that much about it.
His ability to be a dickhead.
Are they in earshot for audio to hear this conversation?
No, actually, not at casual
Okay.
tones.
Okay, I was just curious.
Not
Except for
casual
the-
earshot. If you're listening for it, make a perception check.
I would
Perception?
love to listen for it. I'm
Yeah,
nosy.
make a perception.
I mean, I was gonna fill you in after. Go off.
Kind of.
Um,
Yes, but I wasn't sure.
And I kind of look around, and I look at her. I'm like, "Where's your security detail?"
18.
Nice.
You're picking this up, actually.
How do you kind of perks up at the conversation about the dude?
You
It's
notice
something,
a
something,
pair
summoner.
of wristbands around her arms. They're with me. She kind of wiggles her wrists.
Oh. Ooh.
After the
How we
inc-
do one of those?
they literally look just like simple, like those rubber wristbands.
Those calling the cavalry.
But they're special armament my father had commissioned after the whole party thing.
Oh yeah, that was wild. Would have been a shame if you died.
Flashbacks to another timeline.
What the fuck?
I'll tell you later. Out of character, completely out of character.
that line was out of character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Well-
I want to say, what the hell, dude?
Well, it would have been a shame that she did die, but knowing what I know outside of character. What does House Malaki specialize in?
You can see she's having to rack her brain about it. You'll have to forgive me. They're from West Brent, and I'm still memorizing what every house associates themselves with. I believe they're into robotics. Creation of androids and other mechanical devices.
Okay. I actually don't know what your house specializes.
She winces for a moment.
House.
House Hagashikami was known for genetic experiments involving animals, never people.
Animal.
Back before I was born, our family created living weapons to act as security. But in the incident with the Purist Church, we didn't have the city's best interests at heart. and we paid a deep price for it. My former sister had created several genetically powerful dragons and unleashed them on the city. And she was executed for it.
It was you.
It was you. and I kind of like, and I like the light bulb kind of flickers a little bit. I'm like, how about the dragon in the news?
The Inquisition has had several interviews with my father. And we're doing everything we can to find the source of whatever dragon is attacking the city, but we aren't responsible for this.
But your house has access to dragon?
We have connections with dragons, yes. Though it's been many years, our shift recently has focused to more humanitarian efforts and an attempt to rebuild some goodwill with the people.
So you were associating with the feral dragons or the non-feral dragons?
She kind of laughs. Sentient dragons that live in the Eternal City don't expose themselves openly. And it's unknown if there are even any that still exist. No, we worked with what you would call feral dragons. Though they were still very intelligent.
Are any of the ones your sibling created alive?
No, they were all executed alongside of her. There are none left.
Taking a lot of notes today. So are you the heiress to the Higashikami house?
I suppose you could say that.
And what are your plans for your house?
I want to rebuild our family's reputation. I would like to do things differently.
But are you returning to your roots?
She thinks. That's hard to say. I would like whatever we decide to do as a family. It should benefit the Eternal City as a whole.
You know, sheep are very...
Oh my god, here we go.
And with that, you spend half an hour discussing the legitimacy and the use and ethics of sheep.
You just hear from like the other side of the room, if you don't shut the fuck up about them damn sheep.
I just want to see an Eternal City supported by the sheep.
Can I roll to see if I heard that conversation? 'Cause there's a part of there that I think Roll will be interested in.
Sure. Roll perception to see if you were able to hear.
6. She didn't hear
6,
shit.
nah.
All right.
I heard the whole damn thing.
But at 8:30, Erin does return after Eudora excuses herself and returns to her room.
One last side question.
Okay.
Is House Malaki an old house or an...
House Malaki is an old house. It isn't as old as the Phoenix era, but
it's one of
it is an older house, roughly 1,200 years.
And Higashikami is older houses?
Yes, they are. They actually do date back to the Phoenix era. They are, I want to say, 3,400, roughly speaking.
Yeah, my notes
They are extremely old.
Notes tab.
Granted, any family that manages to survive in power for 1,200 years is already impressive by most standards. However, the politics of the Eternal City typically run, at least at that level, very slowly. If you think politics in our world is already slow, the Eternal City takes like 4 times as long.
Interesting.
After all, they have all the time in the existence. They're the only form of government. Why move fast?
Makes sense.
Seems a little manipulative when you think about it.
Yeah, nobody said it was ethical.
They're like, oh, if we don't like this guy, we can just literally wait for him to die. We have all the time to wait for this guy to
One
die.
literally killing him will only kick the can down the road another 50 years because of the revival system.
Yeah.
So, as you can imagine, assassination is not a popular form of removing your enemies.
Not unless we can stop them.
Not unless you can axe their souls, which,
Cancel them on the internet.
Cancel them on
Write
the
a
There you
call
go.
post.
bonk!
Pull up Twitter posts from 20 years ago. I mean, Twitter.
Oh my god.
Twitter
Twitter.
post.
Some bird app.
Some bird.
Some
app.
bird app.
Some bird app. Bird app.
All right. So, with it being 8:30, Aaron, you rejoined the group, and I'm assuming relay all this information.
I am sharing the notes.
Audio pretends he wasn't listening in. He
Okay.
just kind of smiles and nods.
I am spilling the tea. I'm like, so that little asshole we met yesterday, like, his name is Mr. West, and he's a summoner. And I don't know what that means because I don't understand how magic works.
Would I know what a summoner is?
Would I know what a summoner is?
Make Arcana checks, both of you.
Aye.
It's 19.
Oh, nice.
Got a
18.
+4 on Arcana.
Oh, 24.
24.
There you
Natural
go.
20?
That 20 with
Let's
the plus
go.
4.
So
That's
yeah,
the second one tonight.
you understand what a summoner is. Typically, a summoner will, at least in the Eternal City, will commission summons or create their own. This isn't like summoning demons from a plane of hell or something. You have to, whatever you create, you are keeping in a storage or like a facility, and then you are summoning them to your location as needed.
Do you need to be a mage to do that?
I mean, you can be, as long as you have the right equipment, anybody can be a summoner. And anybody can technically learn the techniques to become a summoner if they so choose.
Are you hinting at a class?
No.
Oh, okay.
Summoner, as in like we're talking Final Fantasy summoner here.
Yeah,
We're
that's where my
kind of just in the
mind
general
goes.
sense of the archetype.
Well, let me ask you this: if I get Luna repaired, could I commission her to be a summon for me?
Yes, in theory, you could create like a crystal contraption to have Luna at a set location, and then have a crystal to summon them to your location, and then back to that base location.
And then what happens if she's like defeated?
If she is defeated, she would need repair.
Okay.
This
So
would not be like you're summoning them in. And I mean, you could get what is typically like a projection summon, where you're summoning effectively an image of them to fight in their place. That is significantly more expensive, though. Which is why most summoners don't do it unless they're filthy rich.
So you should make a summon where for your Cyber Panther, where it just goes back to the shop and they can do like little repairs.
Yeah, I know. I was like, if I kept it in a place that it could be serviced, could I
That'd be
just
smart.
consistently summon her?
In theory, yeah.
This is why I'm trying to get us a fort. No.
Oh my god.
Roll, knowing that she's part of one of the families, kind of looks at her distrustfully, I guess the word, if that's a word. Like,
One of
and
the
she's
high
like,
houses.
yeah, she's like, well, one of the high house people here to see if look at the weapon. Gotta be careful. Might just try to steal it for her own family.
I trust the Hagashi comments. For now. They've been helpful.
They had you guys room for one day. How were they helpful?
Well, they helped us. Well, we helped them, and then they paid us.
And that's helpful.
Hell yeah. Considering the last person we helped just tried to fucking kill us. Regina.
Yeah, no. Well,
And then this is the last rich person we saved from the party. You know, we've actually just gone through all the rich people at the party. It's a good thing all of them survived.
Yeah.
I'd say we still watch our backs. I don't trust her.
Oh. If only one of them didn't survive. But are we on the? Should we just get up and go?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
Taking some pancakes, some salad.
You get stopped. Sir, you can't take food with you.
I just like put it down. Like,
Sorry, thank
I'm
you.
gonna eat the pancakes, but I'm gonna leave the salad.
Okay.
Actually, no.
What do you do?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll leave all the food. I'm not gonna take it.
Okay. So, you make your way down. You have to go all the way around the roundabout again.
I love the roundabout.
But, eventually, at roughly 9, you do manage to make your way over to the familiar D37 building, where you find the doors are open and a few people already in the lobby, one of which being Eudora.
How the fuck did she?
Just did spend a little time talking.
That is true, I guess.
From what you can tell, there are 6 figures currently in the room.
6. Do we recognize any of them that aren't Eudora? Or are we part of the 6?
No, you are not part of the 6.
Okay.
With all of you, it would make 10. 11 if we count Mara.
She's part of this party.
11 then.
She is, but she's independent.
She's
Oh, you're
inde-
gonna hire her?
she's independent or is she independent?
She's both.
Okay.
Yes.
She's independently independent.
The answer is yes.
Cohen, make a history check for me on one of these figures, actually.
History.
Oh shit! It's your
Or-
dad.
Totally.
Oh no. You think he would recognize
History.
his own dad without
Well-
a history
that would
check?
be very
You
low.
recognize one of these figures from one of your father's boards. Just a picture.
Okay.
You
Dr. Strangelove.
recognize the face. You don't have a name or a profession to the face, but it is a female in a black suit with a side ponytail and purple eyes.
Oh god, she's part of the Turks.
What?
Also among the crew is an elderly couple, dressed rather formally. The man in a... Let me see. I may double check I get this one right. Wide shoulders, an elongated face, a light brown blocky mustache. He's just kind of standing tall, keeping himself well presented. The elderly woman right by his side, significantly shorter, standing about 5 feet. A long, frilly dress. You can see that she's got a lot of jewelry on her wrists, long earrings and necklace. There is a woman in what appears to be a lab coat. Kind of frizzy, fuzzy, white purple hair. Kind of tired looking. And underneath the lab coat, she's just kind of wearing plain clothes underneath. There is also a man who is in a business suit, jet black hair, casually swept to one side, these kind of blocky glasses, kind of the bulky nerd look. And all of them are kind of hanging around making small talk with each other as you all walk in. And every head turns to the lot of you. As let's face it, and you're used to it, but you stand out dramatically against this crowd.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
We've decided to be different.
Now we're too different.
Eudora just kind of gives you all the sideways look, like she's pretending not to know all of you, at
Oh,
least
she's
initially.
One of those people.
No, we gotta keep our alliance a secret.
Of course.
Like she gives you a cordial nod, but it's like she's like acknowledging your presence, but isn't going out of her way to acknowledge you. Just like, okay, you're here.
Like, oh, what an interesting group of people.
Roll returns a look, but she gives him the "what the fuck you looking at" look.
The fuck you looking at, motherfucker?
Right? You ever seen a bunny girl in your fucking facility before?
Do we have to check in, or are we just all kind of standing here?
You're just kind of standing here. There is one of the AIs just kind of lurking in one of the hallways.
Roll keeps an eye on it.
Okay.
Is that like a passive thing, or that's like everybody can probably kind of?
Everyone can see it. It's standing there. It's got its head tilted slightly to one side, just kind of staring at the group in general, not at any individual person. Still creepy.
Can I look around?
Like, oh,
Can
go
I look around and see if I can find any more of those things anywhere?
Sure, make a perception check.
See if they're acting in strange. Perception.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Perception.
Yeah, honestly, we should probably all do a perception.
18.
You do not see any additional of the AIs. It is just the one in the hall.
I got a
Well,
dirty 20.
Roll's gonna just keep an eye out still.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, same thing. You don't notice anything.
Audio got a 23.
23.
Nat 20.
No additional AIs. It's just the one. It's keeping an
Okay.
eye on all of you.
All right, GM. If I got a natural 20, just kidding.
I got 25.
You all feel really confident that that is the only AI within sight.
And Roll's opinion, that's too much already.
That's one too many.
Nudge Cohen. I'm like, hey, one of those fucking things staring at us. Should we go talk to it?
Why?
Sure. Why not?
Audio's gonna stay behind with Roll.
I guess me and. Are you coming with me, Raz?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll both walk up.
Yeah, Audio stay with Roll because he gets the feeling that she
Well-
really doesn't like those things.
Welcome to D37. Thank you for attending our presentation today. Just staring at you.
Are you Flora?
I am Flora 4, thank you.
There's 4 of you?
Don't ask what happened to one. The kid just smiles.
Oh my god.
Who was the Flora we met yesterday?
That would be Flora 3.
Can I ask what happened to her?
Flora 3 is upstairs.
Okay.
Did
What
we
happened to
see?
one?
Was that you in the window?
That was me.
And then which Flora was the doctor yesterday?
The doctor. The head tilts further. The doctor is here.
Who's the doctor?
The doctor is here.
Is she like looking at anything while she's saying like something that like
She is.
triggers that response?
Make
you know what I mean?
Make a perception check for me.
With advantage or
Just regular. You're definitely not using smell on this one.
Perception. Perception.
hold on.
There you go. There it is.
I think the blade.
Eh. 10.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
rolling
on.
like crap.
For you, Cohen, her gaze is going between the two of you and seemingly off into the distance.
I am going to use the blade of possibility.
Gonna use a luck on this? Okay.
I'm going to use luck on it.
Use the blade of possibility and chop off his
I
head.
thought you were gonna slice him. I'm like, what?
No, I'm going
Brutal.
to re-roll my perception roll. But I have to use the new one, which is weird. 19.
19.
Okay, better.
It's hard to track. It is looking at somebody in the crowd behind you, but that's the best you can tell.
And she's still in that like trance.
Yeah,
like, state.
her head is tilted aside. She's got that wide-eyed smile.
Did we like? Did we do not explicitly, but like, did we do something and it kind of set off this trance-like state, or was it just at the mention of the doctor? I don't know how to word it.
She was already kind of in that state when you walked up to her, but at the mention of the doctor, it definitely seemed to escalate.
She's an AI, right?
Yep.
Is this like a person standing? Because the way I've been imagining it is like a little disc with like kind of like a half floating bust. You know
It
what
is
I
a
mean?
full body.
It is full body.
It is full body. You're not
okay.
sure if it's a projection or if it's got a physical form, though.
Can I poke it?
Yeah, you can poke it. You actually feel something solid.
Like soft solid or like
Ew, gross.
Hard
Hard.
solid.
like metally?
Cold metallic solid.
So she's a construct.
Yeah, it seems like there's some kind of construct form there.
Okay. Maybe a mannequin. Okay.
The doctor will see you soon.
What about
Ah, it's fucking creepy. I hate that shit.
So what happened to Flora 1?
She looks up at you, Aaron, directly in the eyes. She was made better.
Are you made after her? So you're also better?
Yes, we are all better.
Are there only floras?
There are 3 active floras.
No. Oh, wait. I guess that kind of answers my question. Where do each of the floras have different responsibilities?
Flora is Flora. We help in the lab.
Who do you help in the lab?
We help the doctor.
Damn that. Say that. I knew one.
Mara just
I knew
kind
she was
of...
gonna say it, but I
You
kinda was hoping
vision
that-
Mara just give you the gesture of, what the fuck?
Can we go into the lab? Can you help us in the lab?
Baragon will be here soon. Then the doctor will see you.
Thanks.
You just hear from the back, Richie, I thought I told you to keep those things away from the guests! You both turn around to see a man in a black and red suit with a matching top hat and cane. Monocle in one eye as he struts into the building. You see the young lab assistant from before. He's like, sorry, Mr. Baragon. I kind of grabs Flora and drags her into the side room. You're supposed not to talk to the guests. The door slams shut. Mr. Baragon walks up to the pair of you. Terribly sorry about that. Richie has always had a bit of a hard time getting his AI under control. They tend to have deviating personalities. The first one was a bit more violent and had to be decommissioned. My apologies for any discomfort you may have felt in that interaction.
No, it's all right.
Would you like some chocolate?
What kind of chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Well, it's
Don't give a
poison.
dog chocolate. What the fuck?
I'm like, well, it's poison me? I don't think it will.
You've had chocolate before since your transformation.
Okay. Sure.
Only
like-
mildly lactose intolerant.
I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm a man.
Famous last words before the restroom.
I know. Right?
Right.
I'm built different.
He hands out a chocolate bar to the pair of you.
I look at Cohen. I'm not eating this. But chocolate is free, so can't turn that.
No?
Chocolate's bad for you.
Very well then. Again, my apologies for the flora. With any luck, we will not see any more of them on our tour. Claps his hands. Attention, please, everyone. We'll be leaving shortly. Make sure to introduce yourselves to one another, and I will let you know when the time is right. And he turns and walks up a set of stairs that are down the hall and to the right.
So
Can I, when they're walking away, he's taking the robot away. Can I see if it makes one last glance at anybody in the crowd? the
Make one last perception check on those.
Oh, wow, 12.
No, just into the crowd in general.
Just fucking creepy.
So we okay. I think we're done with the robot secretary.
I'd say so.
Goodbye, robot secretary.
Should we introduce ourselves like we did at the party, like split up and get the gist on a couple NPCs that aren't Eudora?
It's up to you.
So who'd you say there was? I know there was a kind of a nerdy looking guy.
Yep, there was the elderly couple,
An
the
elderly
woman in
couple.
the suit,
Okay.
and the woman in the lab coat. And then Eudora.
But we already know Eudora.
And you already know Eudora.
Do we though?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good point. How well do you know Eudora, really?
We know she's an obskill.
That's true.
And her wings, for the record, are hidden.
Just fucking. So, Eudora, how's it being an off scale? She's talking to somebody else.
Blow her, put her on blast.
Yeah, just blow her cover. Why not?
I'm gonna go to the elderly couple.
Okay.
And,
You notice they're having a hushed conversation among themselves.
like whispering between themselves.
That stops the second you start walking in their direction.
How tall are they? Like compared.
The woman is 5 foot. The man, 5.5. So you are towering over them.
Jesus. I kind of go to shake the man's hand and introduce myself.
Hmm.
Does he?
Yeah, he looks up at you, takes your hand. A pleasure, Mr. Aaron. You may call me Dr. Marsh Carmael.
What?
Dr. Carmael will be fine.
Marsh Carmael.
Dr.
Caramel mushroom? Marshmallow?
That's what I heard.
Dr.
Marshmallow caramel?
Caramel.
Dr. Marsh Carmael.
Dr. Marshmallow caramel. It's noted.
Dr.
Noted.
Marsh Caramel. Okay. Caramel.
Dr. Marshmallow caramel.
Marsh Caramel.
And
And his.
I have to inform you all that Palm says that's a Toontown ass name. And the right.
I'll tell you what, that's what all my coworkers thought when we were spitballing this idea and laughing our asses off.
And your coworkers are right.
What?
And this is
What?
my wife, Mrs. Haley Foudage.
Oh, you're Haley.
Foudage.
Is that the actual spelling?
Yes, that is the actual spelling.
Okay.
Rich people are weird.
Look.
And the missus gives a polite bow to you, Aaron.
What brings you to the Varagon presentation?
Well, Mr. Baragon has been a long-time acquaintance of mine, and his research has proven quite interesting. Especially to someone of my business practice. And forgive me, your name isn't one that I've heard of before. What do you do? If you don't mind my boldness.
Oh no, here we go.
My associates and I specialize in mercantile work.
You see him raise an eyebrow. You see, I see you are mercenaries.
Not of the disheveled variety, obviously, because we made it here, and I don't really see any other mercenaries here.
I see. You see the look of doubt cross his face? Like, to put it informally, this dog sus.
This dog sus.
Well, forgive me for asking, but who of your previous clients have been, if you're able at liberty to discuss such information?
Fucking dog.
Without
dog.
without directly calling any of our clientele out, we have served under the high houses on a couple occasions and worked with high profile figures.
I see. I do respect that you're able to keep your clientele secret. That speaks highly of your character.
I give him my information.
Is it the card?
No, it's not the card.
Okay.
I specifically give him my information, and I said, should you ever need my compatriots and I, we will gladly like to work out contract details under better circumstances.
He flips like the hollow screen over in a set of fingers. The Emerald Spectres, yes. Not a name I've heard before, however, if your reputation matches what you've allegedly claimed, then I perhaps may have services for you in the near future. After all, there are times when nets must be collected.
Oh, thoroughly. And I kind of give him a toothy grin. Like a...
Well, there's certainly no harm in having an extra little bit of muscle, is there? Are you here representing another one of the high houses?
Baragon invited us specifically to witness this demonstration.
Interesting.
And I thought it might be beneficial for our group to get a little investment going.
Yes, indeed. I was which brings me to wonder what a mercenary group would be doing, investing in advancements in glass mining.
Gotta know the newest trade.
Gotta stay up to date on the newest tech in glass.
Well, you certainly are a diligent group of mercenaries.
Who's gonna want to hire mercenaries that never heard of glass mining?
Kind of gives you a look roll.
And you can tell Roll just looking back at him like, what?
Looks back to you, Aaron. Yes, indeed. This is quite an interesting development, and one that could potentially change the entire glass mining industry. Hopefully we are all able to get a fair deal out of this.
Glass mining.
And
Gotta
what
stay
is
up.
your interest in the glass industry? Are you just a casual investor, or are you someone who seeks to gain a little ground?
Well, let's just say that my interest has never been in glass mining. However, I am well respected in genetic alterations. Anything with the ability to change a living organism into usable glass could potentially benefit my investments greatly.
Thank you. Geneticist. And your wife is also a geneticist, I assume?
And she gives a kind of a chuckle. She's like, oh no, I'm afraid I am not the businessman my husband is. I do fancy myself a light show hobbyist, however. And you can see, like, all of the crystals are reflecting and emitting a low form of light. That gives her this bright and cheerful appearance.
How old are these people?
You probably gather that they're in their late 60s to early 70s.
Oh wow, they are pretty.
They are elderly.
They old as fuck, yo.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet both of you.
Yes, it has been a pleasure, and if I have a job for you, I will sure to be in contact.
Thank you. I like text the group chat. Just fucking sunk another client. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna add to that group chat. Luckily, he said nothing about doing child parties, so we're clear on that front.
Just one for fun.
No, is all
Wedding?
Roll says.
At least we can get drunk at a wedding.
Roll doesn't respond.
All right. At this point, is there anybody else you want to talk to?
Nobody else
Should-
talk to anybody.
Should talk to that person that Cohen recognizes.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
I was gonna say, Cohen,
I
did
know,
you
I-
say anything to the group?
No, I said we should. I don't know if Cohen wants
We
to
as
do that.
players
though.
should, but we as characters, we don't know
Yeah,
anything.
unless anybody has an interest in a
Well,
woman with
know-
purple eyes in a business suit.
Unless
true,
you
because-
just casually want to go up to her and be like, introduce yourself, but you can't introduce yourself going off of the information.
Yeah. That's why I was like, you know what? Never mind. Let's not do that because that would be meta, and we don't know that shit. So never mind.
There's still
Well-
the nerd.
There's still
And-
the nerd and the lab coat.
The scientist woman.
Nah, I can't think of anything that Roll would want to talk to anybody.
At this
Same with Audia.
She's not a social butterfly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. And Lady Taiki, it's a pleasure to have you along. You see the woman in the suit just kind of glare. Walking on thin ice, Baragon. Don't fuck this up.
Oh.
I assure you that all of our practitioners here are legal and safe to the highest precautions. We wouldn't want something like this getting out and infecting the town. And promptly have me thrown out the airlock, as it were. So, please follow me. I will gladly give you a tour of our facility, and then, of course, at the end, a demonstration of the project. And he turns and leads you down the hall. Come to the second floor, please. You are all led up the stairs. The room being mostly a dull gray with various lines kind of running along the floor, coded to different rooms. As you enter the second floor, there is what appears to be a central lab that has various glass crystals and various research equipment. A number of scientists are taking notes, looking in detail at some of these glass structures. You see what appears to be a double helix in the center of the room, kind of projected with various bits of data displayed and flashing, computers running numbers. A number of holographic artificial intelligences going back and forth with several of the scientists, none of which even close to as creepy as the Flora. All of
Thank
these seem
God.
stoic but normal in their behavior. And here is our first stop on our little tour here. This is our study on the glass itself, how it naturally grows in the mines. See if there's any way we can boost its natural productivity or yields. All research that I am sure you are aware of by this point is a bit of an old hat, as it were. We may not be the foremost experts, but I'm sure we will have some fascinating breakthroughs in this department very soon. Though I know none of you are here for this particular endeavor, so we shall move along to the back of the room. And he leads you further down past this lab, past a set of double doors and dividing walls. And And if at any point
Awesome.
anyone wants to look at anything in particular, please be afraid. Feel free to interrupt me.
Please
and-
be afraid.
Yeah, please be afraid.
Please be afraid.
But stop and let me know what you want to look at. And through here is our research division on the makeup of glass. While it is known that glass is a vital component here in the Void, a component of blankness and nothingness, a clean slate for everyone here to write their own realities into, it always is fascinating to see what this kind of structure is made of or how it's made. Such mysteries have eluded us for decades, and our scientists here are hard at work to try and unravel these mysteries. Unfortunately, answers still remain a bit elusive. However, we have some promising leads that I hope to follow up with you all on very soon. Come along now. Kind of hurries you through. You all see 4 scientists huddled around a table, looking stumped and slightly defeated, as one of the AIs is actually patting the back of one of the scientists as they are sitting at a table of absolutely fucking nothing.
I have a question.
Okay.
With my passive perception, is there a flora nearby?
There is a flora nearby, actually. There
Is
is a flora. There is a hallway that leads down to your left, past another door to a room you haven't been in before. There is a flora standing in front of the door, just kind of watching the group as you pass by.
Who's
Roll.
got good? Who's got stealth?
I don't have stealth.
Can I kind of, is the guy like in his own like little routine right now? Like, is he?
I surprisingly have very good stealth.
Which, Baragon?
Baragon's with the guy in the top hat.
Baragon's the guy in the top hat.
Baragon is the guy in.
Baragon is the guy in the top hat, yes.
Okay, is he like completely like in his own like song and dance? Like, I'm gonna show these people all this stuff. Like, they're gonna be so interested. I'm gonna get so much money. Like, is he kind of like half distracted with his own like,
Make an insight check.
or is he like watching? 15.
15? He's mostly in his own song of dance, and any of his extra attention is on the crowd, making sure they're invested, trying to sell to them. So his focus is on his spiel and what their reactions are to what he's showing them. He's also you can tell he's kind of nervous because he's having to get through the worst parts of his facility first. So he's not really paying attention to his surroundings.
Can I kind of like trail off and go towards that flora?
Are you trying to sneak off?
I guess. I mean, if I have to roll stealth, yeah, I'll roll stealth. But
Okay,
I
roll
can't-
stealth, please. Roll stealth.
Like, I'm walking away, and if I need to roll stealth to like
Yes,
walk away
you will
without
need
being
to roll
stopped,
stealth to walk away from this group.
Okay.
I mean, you could certainly
Natural
try. No.
20.
No. Okay.
26.
So, Aaron, you hang back from the rest of the group a fair bit, and you slip over towards the flora as everyone else goes through the door into the next room. What do you do?
I'm gonna approach the floor.
Okay, you approach the flora. The doctor is here.
I kind of look at the floor. I'm like, hey, which floor are you?
I am Flora 3.
Who was the one we were talking to? Floor 4.
You were talking to Floor
Floor-
4 before. Floor 3 was last night. It's
No.
good to see you
Who were we
again.
talking in the lobby? Oh,
That was
this
Floor
is
4.
that's it.
This is Floor 3. So you were talking to 4 before in the lobby.
Today.
Today.
Okay, so this is 3.
This
and
is
then
last
2. 2 was the greeter.
2 is the one you haven't met yet. You haven't had
Okay.
a personal conversation with 2.
So 3 is the greeter from the
Last-
day before.
yeah.
And then in the hallway was 4.
Yes.
Or not this hallway, but the lobby.
Yeah, the hob
And then
lobby.
this is 3 again.
This is 3 again.
Okay, so I've met this.
You've met this floor before, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so floor 3.
It's
I'm
good
like,
to see you again.
hi, Flora.
Hello.
What's in that room behind
Hi,
you?
Flora. So casual.
The room behind me is the meeting room.
Is the doctor in there?
The doctor is not here.
He's not here?
He's
Where's
not.
The doctor?
The doctor is among you, but he is not behind you.
He was in the crowd?
The doctor is here.
What does the doctor look like?
The doctor is here.
I didn't tell you guys, but I feel like if
N-
your perception.
No, natural 20? Nobody saw you.
Nobody saw me. I got out
Nobody
fucking
saw you.
scot-free. Yeah, I think the only way for you guys to have seen me is if your passive perception is higher than
And yeah, no, nobody caught you.
that. Okay. Why are you standing here?
She
Shouldn't
just,
you be assisting the doctor, Flora?
she just
Why are you standing
smiles.
here?
I am assisting the doctor now.
By standing here?
She just smiles.
Can I like reach for the door?
You want to reach for the door?
Yeah.
Okay. As you reach for the door, you just see her follow your hand. You cannot go this way.
I kind of stop, like just before my hand like actually touches it. Like I hear that, I'm like.
You are
So
not
this-
permitted. You must see the doctor.
If you tell me who the doctor is, I'll get permission, and I'll bring them here with me.
The doctor will see you soon.
Bro, this is so fucking creepy. I don't like it.
Is there any vents?
This
or
music is not
anything
helping.
near-
Mm-hmm.
Are there any vents or anything nearby?
There are, as a matter of fact.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. let me read this real quick. Spell this scroll. Okay. What does gaseous form do?
This guy.
I wish I fucking. Let me go to the D&D wiki. No.
I'm guessing this is the. Is this the scroll? I forget
This
it's
is the
a potion.
scroll of gaseous form.
Oh my goodness.
I was going to travel through the vents in gaseous form and kind of do a
That will work. So,
But that will work.
while in this form, your only movement is flying of 10 feet, but you basically become a gaseous cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can absolutely travel through a vent like that.
Is there is this kind of like a sealed door? Or is this kind of like space under?
No, it's space. It's one of the the flapping doors. It's not sealed as far as you know.
Okay. Can I use the scroll and just kind of dissipate into mist at her feet and kind of slip under the door?
You want to do it in front of her?
I mean, is there any other place I can do it? You know what I mean?
Looking around,
Like only
make a perception check for me.
13.
13. There, you do notice that there is a bathroom nearby.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the bathroom.
Okay, you go in the bathroom.
Pop the scroll.
Yeah, and first of all, the glass crystal turns transparent as the one-time use is consumed. So you are now left with a, let's see, let me double check the notes on this one. A
no.
Type 8 glass canister.
Oh wow.
So an empty Type 8 glass canister. But
Well, I like slot it in my arm, and then I use it.
Yeah.
I guess.
and yeah, you become a cloud of gas.
Okay. And I guess I'm gonna maneuver my way. I'll try the vents first and see if I can kind of mentally map it to the meeting room.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you disappear up into the vents and mentally mapping it out, it's actually not that hard. There were a pair of windows that were in those doors, and you can actually see kind of the edge of the meeting room from there. So using that mental map, Let's go with make a quick survival check for me.
Survive.
This isn't going to be a hard DC, but
Uh,
anything can happen.
9.
9, that is enough. You navigate above, and in your gaseous form, actually, let me double check what your visibility is like this.
I think I have.
I think it's
access
yeah,
all
it's
my
the
senses.
same thing. Yeah,
I just am gaseous.
yeah, you're just gaseous. Okay. You see the meeting room, and there are actually a number of figures sitting in that meeting room. The first of which you recognize instantly, given your interaction the day before. You see Walton Weston sitting, feet kicked up on the very nice and well-polished desk, without a care in the world.
Walton?
The-
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The,
Walton Weston.
Yeah.
Might as well give you got. I imagine you can also Google his name, so we'll assume that.
Yeah.
Or Poogle, his name.
Poop.
There is a thin slab metallic device with little rectangular spots, 5 of them,
Mhm.
along the top. As you just kind of kick back, relaxing, there is another man who has a green vest on, but he has no shirt, so his chest is like just bare. He's buff, but still got kind of a slim figure. These black glass sunglasses on, just kind of sitting in the chair, legs folded over one another, just kind of chilling. There's another figure. You can't see their face. They have a hood up, but you can see these ears, or what, cloth ears, from the top of the hood. And there is a tail that is kind of sticking out of the back of the chair. And a final figure that is masked, has a bit of a helmet on. It's covered from head to toe in some kind of cyber armor. And they are stoic in how they're sitting. They're sitting straight up and just at attention, more or less.
So there's 5 people in this room.
I think that's 4, isn't it? Weston, the vest
Weston,
guy,
The
Fuck.
vest,
The-
the animal person,
the animal person, and
the
the
straight edge guy.
straight edge guy. So 4.
Okay, and are they talking or they're just sitting?
Silent.
I'm gonna watch them.
Okay. We'll move
Okay.
on with the rest of the group while this is happening.
Yes.
That's going to take a while.
Alright.
Yeah, we can probably end it.
Yeah, we're almost to a good stopping point. Give me just a
Okay.
little bit here. All right, and
I'm not gonna fall asleep on my desk. But
don't worry, we're almost there. And through this door, you actually get to what appears to be a bit of a show floor, mixed with some lab essentials for the rest of you. You see what appear to be glass animals, 4 of them: a cow, a goat, a horse, and a rabbit, that are sitting on effectively lab tables as scientists are kind of poking at them, listening, taking notes. These are the 4 test subjects we've managed to convert successfully so far. All of these have been fully converted into glass, and our scientists have confirmed that all of them have proper Christology viability. All of these could be broken apart and refined for use in various reality-altering effects. He actually holds out a hand and makes a nod to one of the scientists, who comes out with a sample. It is safe to touch. He picks it up. It is kind of a tear-shaped glass crystal. Go ahead and pass this around. You can have a look. And as everybody kind of looks at it, you take note that it does appear similar to, although better cut, similar to other glass containers that you've had before. Unrefined, so it isn't ready to store any kind of effect yet. But it is unrefined glass as far as the naked eye can tell. Eventually makes its way back around to Baragon, who hands it to the scientists. And if you'll follow me, we'll have our demonstration. And he walks towards a flight of stairs headed up. It's at this moment, Aaron, or at least a few moments later. Actually, let me roll something here really quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
Paranoia is not good for my heart.
Adia,
Uh huh.
you notice another one of the flora. Watches you all walk upstairs, and she turns and walks down the hall.
Can Adia try to pull away to follow her?
Make a stealth check.
Juicy. You've been rolling really good. I shouldn't say that.
Not on stealth. 16.
16. You do manage to slip away from everybody, actually. Are you gonna follow?
Yes.
Okay. You are eventually head back to the same door, and you see the flora phase through the door, which is a little creepy.
Yeah.
Which leads you to believe that not all of the flora have physical form. However, you
Strange.
also are met with another flora who is the same one that is guarding the door. Do you do anything more?
I think Adia kind of gets the idea that the door is being guarded. Hmm.
There it is. That's the scene I was. That's the scene I was looking for.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, that's oof.
I want Adia to do something, but my brain is too much to think of.
That's okay. I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second to think on this.
So, that floor went to the door that I ended up at.
Yes, and you do eventually see her enter the conference room,
But
also facing through the wall.
the one I talked to is still outside,
This-
facing on.
You have no way to tell which flora is which, to be honest. All you
No,
see
I
is
don't.
a flora.
No, but I don't see two floors,
You-
so I have to assume that. Actually, oh, you know. you're
Actually, no,
right.
you just
I
see-
wouldn't know if
You
that's
see
my
a
flora.
single flora. That's all you see.
Okay, so in my head, in Aaron's head, he would think that the flora he talked to just walked in.
The doctor is ready for you. She says this to the individuals in the room. The man, the vested shirtless man, stands up and goes, "All right, kids, showtime. Let's rob Mr. Top Hat of his greatest prize. Get this done. Weston, you know what to do." Weston stands up. "I don't remember taking orders from you. But since I'm getting paid, I'll be sure to do as you ask." He actually draws what appears to be a card from the device. Place it in one of the slots.
Oh my god, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it. I love it.
As you see what appears to be a glowing dragon's head, blue in nature, appear by his side. And he gestures to the suited individual. "Come with me." And the two of them exit and head down the hall. Adia, you see a pair of individuals walk by the door, continuing to walk down the hall. From your mental layout of how this facility is set up, they are walking towards the stairs that the rest of the party just ascended. And you do see, so you see the figure that you saw before and one glowing entity next to him.
Oh shit! It's the vision.
Yeah, Audios kind of has like that, like oh shit expression. Like, I kind of want to look around more.
Okay.
I assume the Flora is still guarding the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna I'll look around the hall, see if I see any alternative ways to get around her.
Okay.
Or kind of anything of interest.
Make a perception check.
I'm getting. Am I perceiving? I'm not perceiving.
Oh, no, not at all. You are kind of stunned in shock as you realize, oh shit, that's that guy, and that's a glowing thing. Oh, fuck.
Well, in this case, I'm going to resolve to go meet back up with the party and kind of silently ring the alarm, as so to speak.
Okay.
Text
Are you
the group chat?
okay? You're texting the group chat. Oh shit, it's going down. And with that, we'll end today.
Rose like, why are you texting me in the group chat? You're right here. What the fuck?
It sucks because I
Like,
can't.
where'd you
text
go?
you.
And yeah, and for the record, Roll and Cohen, as you get that message, you go to turn around, wondering why the fuck are you being messaged. Aaron
It's gone.
and Adia are gone.
Like, where the fuck did they go?
Half
do
your
you
party
lose
has
that?
disappeared without you knowing.
You lose the two biggest motherfuckers.
How do you lose a motherfucker that's 7'1" with bright orange hair?
How did nobody in that entire group see you disappear?
I never know. Audio is like a walking flashbang.
You
Well.
lost the wolf and the dinosaur in one fell swoop.
This is going to be interesting.
I can't text you guys, by the way,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
You-
as gaseous form, I can't interact with.
you
See,
do
the
get
funny
the
part-
message, by
see?
the way.
See, the funny part is that Audio doesn't even know that Aaron left the group.
No.
And Aaron doesn't know that Audio left the group.
Mm-mm. Actually, Adia, you would have figured it out pretty fast.
Oh, I
And you
would've-
turning
I
to leave,
know.
you would have noticed Aaron wasn't behind you.
Okay, so Audio knows that Aaron left the group, but Aaron doesn't know that Audio left the group.
Yeah.
They just-
And
they
Aaron,
just do
you
the
did get a
Spider-Man
message
point.
in the group chat. You can't type back, but you can still receive messages.
Okay. Like a link pearl.
Yeah, kind of.
So you know.
So you know.
I'll be like, oh shit, Audio left the group.
Audio off the group channel.
God.
All right. So what's everybody's schedules look like next week? Just to remind me.
I'm gonna be out of state.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm visiting my parents for 2 weeks. I'll be back on the 19th. I might be able to swing a D&D session or two.
Okay. So right now, I
Um,
guess plan for the 22nd.
I'll let you
Damn.
guys know, but it depends. I don't intend to be around for stuff. Like I'm taking 2 weeks off a raid.
Yeah, that's
But-
fine.
We'll see.
Every weekend will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, plan for the 21st/22nd. Just keep me up to date on what days work for you.
Yeah. If I'm available an earlier weekend, I'll let y'all know.
Sounds like a plan.
That's great.
Well, thanks for playing, everybody. I know I kind of creeped a lot of you out this time.
The
That
floor
fucking
is just-
dream,
It's-
dude.
It's fine. It's like 4:30 in the morning.
That fucking
Not like
dream.
I wanted to
fucking-
sleep or anything.
Right?
Fucking both Rolla and Audia had dreams.
That's so fucked up.
Yep. Yep.
It ain't easy being the psychic bitches of the group.
I'm enjoying the Floras.
Yeah, I had a
That's
feeling
funny.
you were.
I feel
That's why I
creep-
like interacting with them.
Oh,
But it feels
man.
like I always reach like a quota of questions before they default to Doctor Trance.
You keep
So I have to
pressing
be
questions that are
very-
just going to default to the doctor.
Well, I'm trying to get like. Well, that's why I was like pressing. I'm like, okay, what does the doctor look like? And I can get you know, such and such, but they don't. They're not willing to give me those.
Yeah.
The doctor is 6'2", has a beard, brown eyes, kind of chubby because he ate too much cake.
The doctor is 7'1" with red hair and a lizard tail.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Audio being the doctor, that'd be a fucking
Could
trip.
you
Yeah.
imagine?
Audience secret villain the entire time.
Well, who knows?
Mm.
I hate it here.
Don't
Audio
ask
needs to go.
questions you can't get the answer to.
Audio needs to
I,
go.
fe- I feel like I just like opened Pandora's box and
No, it's-
Katsuo's gonna do something horrific
No,
to me.
their roles are pretty set in stone. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh god.
I already know what their purpose is.
Oh yeah. So the inside joke of me and Katsu, like, if only they didn't die in
The-
his other campaign. Baragon died.
No, Baragon
Regina
didn't die
died.
actually.
Baragon didn't die.
Baragon didn't
Regina
die.
died
Mm.
So,
in his other campaign, and Eudora died.
so Eudora,
shit.
the general, and Regina all died. And in
I remember.
the IRL.
I do
game.
remember. I do remember you mentioning that when we had managed to save everybody, that your other group didn't save like fucking anybody.
Yeah, they had 3 deaths. Their magical inquisitor got arrested. They had a player death busting him out. It was a ride.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they definitely did not handle that initial party as well as you all did. But they
I'm genuinely surprised none of us have gotten like KO'd in forever.
let me put it this way. You don't walk into a criminal facility, declare yourself as the Inquisition, and then get shot by 4 drones immediately in a surprise round. You're all a little more cautious.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I did get like stabbed in the shoulder that one time when we accidentally walked into that like I don't know drug den or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you fucking obliterated him.
Yeah,
slice his head
fucking
off.
Aaron chopped somebody's head off. Adia like fucking unleashed the diseases on another one.
The IRL group also did not meet the Floras. They forgot about this demonstration. They straight up forgot. And
That's
did
Honestly,
not.
we would have forgotten too if you didn't remind us.
I actually was thinking about it in the back.
I was
No,
saying, I'm pretty
I was.
I
I'm
just
pretty
didn't know
sure
if we-
somebody
Anybody cared.
somebody mentioned something about missing an important date or something. At that point is when I was like, yeah, by the way, you guys got this. But they straight up forgot they had anything coming up.
Yeah, that was me. I entirely forgot.
No, at this point in the game, they were instead dealing with another thing in Centra that's happening concurrently. So,
shit.
Mm.
yeah, you might be hearing about that in a little bit, but you're
Oh,
dealing with something
shit.
else. So,
You know what?
No
You
fun.
know who's in Centra, guys? Maiva.
Oh. Oh no. Maiva's dead.
Not
Okay,
the teenager.
now I can't say anything because at that point that alludes to future events.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maiva died.
no.
Let me put it this way: none of your as far as Maiva is concerned, the event that is to put your minds at ease as players, the event that has taken place has already happened, and Maiva has already said she is okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, she's the principal of the school now.
So by the time we called her,
the event
she
had
was
already
already-
taken place. Yeah,
okay.
the fallout is in progress, but she is fine.
Okay.
She was a leader of a fucking rebellion.
She's the Phoenix King's illegitimate child. She's coming.
2,000 years removed.
Yeah.
I guess. She was
She
in
was in-
cryogenic stasis.
There you go.
Her soul. That's why she's so interested in the Undercity. Ah, we figured.
Oh my god.
All right, I am going to go to bed because it's almost 5 in the morning.
Take care.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be
You guys have-
interested to see if you guys end up doing the same after quest, following this set of quests, or if you do
Who
something
the fuck's
different.
The doctor?
Who the fuck is the doctor?
Is the doctor the actual doctor?
Who knows?
Yeah, y'all didn't talk to anybody else in the lobby. I was like, I'm gonna let this slide.
You know, yeah, I mean, you met a doctor today, but who knows if it is the doctor?
I mean,
Dr. Carmiel.
true to my
Carmel.
character, Roy wouldn't want to talk to anybody,
I also
Especially-
wouldn't want to talk to anybody.
especially with the fucking floor right there.
You guys gotta get us more contacts for the less children
What?
parties, more actual jobs.
They don't need to talk when Aaron fucking talks his fucking mouth off.
No,
Asking all
that's
those damn
fair.
questions.
In a traditional dog fashion, I will be the first to
Gotta sniff everyone's butt.
I gotta sniff all the butts.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But don't approach me. You gotta put your hand out first.
Yep. All right. Well, take care, everybody. I gotta finish jotting down what happened this session, and then I've got a to-do list.
Yes.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Good night, boys.
Good night,
Catch y'all later.
everybody. All right. Well, that was a session and a half. We didn't get quite as far as I wanted. But to be fair, we had a lot of side detours and we had a lot of character interaction. So, I'm not going. Anytime I say we didn't get as far as I wanted, that's never a complaint. That's a good thing. That is always a good thing. It means I'm going slow and giving things the proper development that they deserve. Which, as a DM, is something I've struggled with in the past. I'm too eager to get to the big moments, and I don't let enough build-up time happen. So, we were supposed to hit the point I'm looking forward to 3 sessions ago, in my mind, and we haven't, and that's great for me. It means I can ride off of the same preparation, more or less, and just kind of either build on it or plan ahead. So, the longer we sit on the information I've prepped, the better. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. There were a lot of you tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry I didn't address anybody directly in chat. I typically don't directly address chat during these games. Unless somebody says something that catches the player's attention and we all start laughing. But I'll typically keep my focus in the game, so I hope you all understand. But I always try and take a couple of minutes afterward to talk to just you guys. Because anybody who sticks around for 3 hours of D&D, it means I'm doing a good job as a dungeon master. It means I'm not only entertaining my players, I am entertaining all of you, and that is the goal. That is the entire point. It is practice for improv storytelling and just storytelling in general, which is fun, fantastic, and is one of the skills I'm wanting to learn. So, yeah. But I wish there was somebody to raid. However, being that D&D is significantly later than normal, and it isn't anybody I follow at this late in the evening. So let me see if I can find somebody brand new, potentially to raid. Though I think I may just end. I can't find anybody who catches my eye. If anybody has any recommendations, let me know, because I'm definitely open to that. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's Kitsune. Kitsune Spirit. I know of them! What are they doing? They're playing Risk of Rain 2. Sure. Oh, wow, wait a minute. Oh, wow, that is... Never mind. That's intimidating. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is an intimidating number. They are doing really well for themselves. They're partnered and everything. All right, well, we'll still send you over their way. I feel like that's a good thing to do. Might as well. Oh wait, no, there's May. How did I not see May? Playing Path of Exile. How did I not see May? All right, we're gonna send you over to May Kitsune. An adorable bean, super chill, super comfy. I don't get to spend enough time, but yeah. Schedule for the week's gonna go up here pretty soon. There's gonna be nothing Monday and Tuesday, I think. Give myself a chance to rest and focus on catching up on things like D&D prep and perhaps some artwork. We didn't get any we didn't get into combat. So, spoiler alert, I didn't actually have any tokens prepped. I've been really lazy about creating my tokens. So the fact that we didn't get to enter combat today is actually kind of a blessing. Because you all know there's a fight coming. At some point in the future, there's a fight, whether it be in this part of this demonstration or not. Who knows? But yeah, there were no tokens, so that's good. But there is going to be more Scarlet Nexus this week. There is probably going to be Pokemon of some kind. Maybe not. I still have to think about it. There is going to be some Among Us Friday. Because I believe, let me double check here, but Bell Dandy putting on a bit of a collaboration for some Among Us Friday at 7 Pacific. So I think I will try and jump in on that. But we'll have something we do beforehand, probably. Not sure what, but I will figure something out. Or maybe it'll just be the Among Us. I need to think about the schedule. It should go up sometime tomorrow. But for sure, Scarlet Nexus. For sure, Among Us. And I have to think about what else I kind of want to do this one. Because I know I want to do one more stream. I'm not sure if I want it to be Pokemon again or not. I might be. Oh, no, there's still the Tenchi collab. I forgot. So there's definitely Pokemon. Because how did I forget about the Tenchi collab? I do this every week. I would have remembered when making the schedule. But yeah, there's Tenchi. There's XD Gale of Darkness with Tenchi on Wednesday. Probably going to be Scarlet Nexus on Thursday. I'm not sure what I want to do Friday. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of something on the spot right now. I don't know if I want to commit to anything, but I know I want to do something. But yeah, Gem Queen, I don't know if you're still here, but I will definitely get you that Discord info at some point. I need to track you down. Get you that info. Trying to think of what else I can do, because I know I've been doing a lot of Pokemon lately, but right now I'm team experimenting. And unless I want to do a Pokemon Showdown stream, it takes a while to get a team I'm happy with down. Because I'm realizing now with the 2.0 team that I was running, it's not the best. I've already had to make an adjustment. I've switched the Indeedee for a Grimmsnarl, and I've switched the Sylveon for a Goldango. Though the Goldango is also not final. I'm playing around trying to find something more that works. So I want to play with that a little bit more before I guess, do more of that. I could do shiny hunting, I suppose, but I would end up doing Masuda method. So unless, we end up in a just talking situation, that's all I'd be doing. And I don't feel like I'm at a place where I can just kind of do that yet. You all like to learn. Let me put it this way. And that's a good thing. You all interact with this environment, interact with Station Zero however you want. But there is kind of the harsh reality that, if you're all kind of lurking and chilling and doing your own thing, which, again, please keep doing, because that's amazing, but it's also not conducive to a just chatting stream, so I shouldn't do that. Unless I can rant for 3 hours straight, which we've learned I can't. Not unless I get on a topic, or I've had something happen recently. It is not something I can just kind of do yet. I will work on it. It's a skill I'm going to develop over the year. Maybe I'll do a monthly just chatting to see if I can build that up. But I do kind of need something to play off of, be it another person or a game. Which makes the Scarlet Nexus streams funny, because I am sure bouncing off of that in a ridiculous fashion. Maybe I'll invite Sir on, and we'll just talk Scarlet Nexus for 3 hours, because we were this close to doing that before the session. Maybe I'll message him, see if that ends up being a thing I want to do. Other than that, I have Nier Replicant, but I'm going to wait on that. We still need to finish Sakuna. Sakuna's been interesting and whatnot, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a fun game for me, but I feel like it doesn't have those highlight fun moments, if that makes sense. It's kind of the stoic chill the whole time. which is fun, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it gives us those fun moments we all like. Those funny haha hee-hees. I don't know. Maybe if you feel up to it, let me know if that was okay or not. Have a chill thing every once in a while, but I'm feeling like we have those funny moments where I just kind of lose my cool on occasion. Because if something's not actively happening, I kind of get quiet and chill. Which I guess can be cozy on occasion, but I feel like there are better people for that. You know? I have yet to master the art of casually hanging out and just having people be entertained, I suppose. That's an art form. I've seen people do it. It's an art form, and that's one I could master, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's cool for the people who are already there. It doesn't... It's cool for the people who are already here, but it doesn't bring in anybody, if that makes sense. It's not engaging. People don't come through and be like, oh yeah, this is super chill, I'll just hang out. It doesn't really happen. Not when you're of this small size. And I only say that because I'd like to be able to grow in the future, so I could do this full time. That would be the dream. That's something I want to actively work for. So I do have to be a bit realistic. So I can't be like, yeah, let's just chill stream and hang out, because it's like it's not realistic, if that makes sense. You know? If you're there already, if you've, quote, made it, you can do that kind of thing and it's fine, but I want to get to be the point where I can do that, if that makes sense, you know? That's the dream. So to sum it up, I have no idea what I'm doing on Friday. To make a point, I don't know what I'm doing on Friday. I guess it might just be Among Us, to be honest. I don't think I want to overload myself on streams like I did this last week. I have things I need to catch up on, and I should catch up on those things. Because I have shorts to make. I need to get back on that. I have D&D planning I need to keep up with, tokens to make. I have art I want to accomplish. I have a house to keep clean. I'm trying to do more cooking and taking better care of myself. It adds up more than you'd think it does. A lot of my free time is being spent on stuff like this here for all of you guys for the station, which I am happy to do. But I have to time manage pretty well. So yeah. All right. So yeah, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close things out for the night because I'm going to feed my cat. It's about her dinner time. So I'm going to take care of that. Yeah, we're going to take care of that. Oh, wait. Oh, is my ending? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a subathon. So they're still in like another 45 hours. Oh, yeah, it's day 10 of a subathon. Okay, yeah, let's go support May. So, yeah, again, thank you all for hanging out. Love you a bunch. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the Tenchi collab. Take care of yourselves.